guys, welcome back to the channel, University with Marie. You know I am Marie, guys. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. I appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure, guys, when you come in, show some love, hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We really would appreciate that, guys. I really do. Let's see who is here. I know I've seen a couple of people here a while ago, and hopefully everyone else will join. Hey, to Wanted to Inspire. Hi, Miss Bug. How are you doing? Again, guys, welcome. I'm just going to do a little chit-chatting to see if anyone else will come into the stream before we get started. As I said, today we are going to be talking about Miss Unique. And Unique, we'll talk about her. We will talk about her. Until then, guys, let me just, what I'm doing is I'm adding in my video streams, guys, hey there, I'm adding in my videos and we'll get started, guys. I just want to say shout out to all the CCs that support. Shout out to all my the subscribers that support. I really do appreciate it. Again, I just appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the cash apps. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it because that helps me get a little check on the 21st, guys. So again, I appreciate it. I'm trying to reach for my hair. If anyone has any comments or anything they want to discuss today, let me know. Again, today's video, though, it's going to be strictly on Unique. I do know Unique. Hey there, thank you. I have spoken with her on several occasions, guys. It's interesting because the world is very small. The world is so small, and come to find out, we do know some people, some of the same people, because she's from New Orleans, and I used to be down there back in the day. Okay, that's all I can say. Used to be down there. Hey, Marcella, how you doing? Shout out to Tawana Talk. Shout out to Speak to Your Girl, Marcella. Make sure you check out her channel, Tawana to Inspire's channel. They have awesome content. Awesome. Shout out to Miss Bug. She's a faithful subscriber. I appreciate it, guys. I guess I'll do that on another video, but again, let me just go ahead and get into Miss Unique. Okay, so here is Unique, guys. This is her. She is a very beautiful woman. Okay, she's a very beautiful woman, and right now people have been on. Well, I guess people are kind of reneging on what happened with her previously, the story that she told previously. Because remember, she came out some time ago, alleging that she and Mr. Rocky Bivens allegedly were seeing each other, that they were having an affair, okay? Shout out to Tasha K, because she is the person that's going to initially interview Unique. She has interviewed her, and the video that she did, the interview that she did do with Unique is on her channel, Tasha K Live. Hopefully she will bring it to YouTube for us to see. But right now it is on her platform, Tasha K Live, guys. So Tasha K has landed that interview, and I'm glad she did. Guys, if you don't know, let's just give it a little bit of history. If you guys don't know, Tasha K came out several months ago, and she's going to admit this in her video. Fair use commentary, guys. She is going to admit this in her video that she just did today, where she apologized to Miss Unique, because initially when Unique first came out with her story, nobody believed her. They just thought she was a sick fan, right? They just thought that she was trolling. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I knew she was not trolling from the get. I believed her from the beginning. I did. Because, things like this happen. This is real. This is the real world. Things like this do happen, unfortunately. Tasha K apologized to her because Tasha K was alleging that she was not pregnant, that she couldn't carry a child. She was too old to carry a child. She was just this sadistic fan that was, crazed over Mr. Rocky. Now, again, I have spoken with her on several occasions, guys, and I've also been in her lives. And guys, you can tell this woman is not lying. I don't know who out there was saying that she was lying, who out there thinks that she was lying, but the lady has receipts. She does have receipts. She brought the receipts to Tasha K. And Tasha K's interview, she's going to show these receipts. Tasha K also mentioned that she has seen Mr. Rocky's little pee-pee, okay? She says she's seen it. You know how she's seen it? Via Miss Unique's text messages from Mr. Rocky, okay? Yes. So we need to stop judging so fast, guys. We really need to stop judging so fast. We really need to stop saying that people are lying, guys. When you don't know the whole story, we don't know the whole story, right? We don't know the whole story. Hi, Chanel the Queen. We don't know the whole story. Let me see what Miss Marcella says before we move on, guys. She says, beautiful, intelligent, and don't play. I got her back. She didn't have an affair. She was in a full-blown relationship. Absolutely. She was, guys. Even though people hate to hear it and see it, she was in a full relationship. Anytime you're with a man for several years, not 1, not 2 years, several years, is a relationship. And again, guys, there's a lot of married women out here that are blasting her and that are bashing her because, they're married women. They don't want to be in that situation. They don't want anyone fooling with their husband. We know you don't want no one fooling with your husband. But men, you have to realize that sometimes shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. And we just have to be real with ourselves. And you have to be real with yourselves, married women. Sometimes shit happens. We don't want it to happen. Of course, we don't want that to happen. But sometimes shit does happen. Okay? Here's Latosha. Here's Mr. Rocky. We'll get into them next. But we know, sometimes, guys, some wives, they like to turn a blind eye, and that is totally fine. Ma'am, treat it how you want to treat it. Do it how you want to do it. I'm just saying that it can happen, and it can be true. And in this case, it is true. It is true. Now, Tasha did drag her on the first video. She did drag her on the previous video. She did. She was saying that she couldn't have a baby. She's a crazy fan. And, I know that made this woman feel bad. I know it made her feel bad, but everybody have their own what? Everybody has their own thought, their own comment, their own take on this situation. If you don't know who Miss Unique is, she's right here on the screen. She is an aspiring IG model. She's a business owner, and she is a mother. Yes, you heard me right. She is a mother. She has other kids besides this alleged baby for Mr. Rocky, okay? She's also known, guys, like I said, as the ex-mistress of one of the group's Escapes members, Miss Latosha Scott Bivens. Okay, she's saying that she was with her husband for years. And again, guys, you just don't know. She's telling it. She's saying that he actually wanted to run away with her to Montana. There are some compulsive liars out here. We know this. We know there are some compulsive liars out here, but dang, if this girl was lying within it, it's been, if this girl was to come out as a crazed fan, damn, she needs a Grammy. Does she not? She needs a Grammy. Okay? She does. Anyway, before I get into Miss Unique, like I said, Latosha has been in the media here lately as well. She's been in somewhat of a negative light. She recently was accused, we know, by her sister, that she allegedly stole $30,000 of her sister's royalties, Tamika Scott's. Tamika is a Escape member as well, in case you don't know, because some folks don't know who these people are. She is a part of the group Escape as well. And this is her sister, Latosha Scott's sister. And she said that she took her money. I believe her. I do believe she did take it. That's just my opinion. I believe she allegedly took the money and she's just not owning up to it. Her husband most likely told her, don't own up to it. Yeah, we took it. From what I understand is allegedly he was needing this money for what? What was he needing it for? Child support. Child support. Because let me just keep on going before I miss something. Anyway, Miss Latosha, she's been accused, guys, of turning a blind eye to her husband's infidelities, his alleged infidelities, I'm going to say. She recently stressed after being asked a question within an interview, does her husband in fact have a love child, right? To which Miss Latosha answered, no, there's no love child. She answered, there's no love child. And again, a lot of us, we think we know our spouses, right, guys? We do think we know our spouses, but ma'am, it's out there that he has done this. And, who are you to say that there's no baby? Who are you to say there's no baby? Let me just pull up y'all comments right quick. Hey, baby girl forever. Hi, Sarah Real Talk. Hi, Cloud Crew. How are you guys doing? Thank you. Cloud Crew, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. She says, I did my like on the way in. Great. Everybody hit that like button on the way in. Miss Bug says Tasha K told her to stay away from the filters. This lady is beautiful with or without filter. Tasha K is a hot mess. Yes. Why is she using a filter? This girl is beautiful. Some people try to say she looks like a trans woman and all that. No, this girl is pretty. She is pretty. They have the face, and she is not a young buck, guys. She really isn't a young buck. Honestly, I believe she's in her early 40s or late 30s, but I believe she's in her early 40s. She's not a young buck, but she looks good. She's taking care of herself. Yeah, she probably have done some things, right? Thank you, Chanel. She probably has done some things, but she look good. Don't hate on her because she looking good. People talking about she look like a man. That woman does not look like a man. And guys, check out her video, Timeless Love. The video may hit home for some people. It just may hit home for some people, but she was telling her truth in this video, guys. She was basically saying he effed her mind. He messed her up mentally. He did because she thought that they were going to be together. She thought he was in love with her. And I do believe that he did love her. I do believe that he loved her. But Rocky had to make a decision. We know this. He had to make the decision of what? Stand with his wife because he knew that he couldn't provide for her without who? Latosha. He couldn't provide for her without Tasha. And he knew that. And Latosha is getting what? Paper right now. She is. She has that show there on tour. Baby, she's getting money. So of course he's not going to leave the money. Again, this young lady did not want to come out with the story, but you know how it go. If you're fucking with somebody who has a woman or who's trying to mistreat you, what you going to do? Some women have a tendency to go out there and try to hurt that person socially. They do. And that's why she came out with it. But I do believe as well, he told her not to change her story. He told her to change her story. And I believe that's the reason why she did recant it. Because of him. He was just playing her. He was just playing her. Now she's at the point that he's no longer seeing her. He probably is no longer calling her. He used to call her. We know that. We know that he was still in contact with her. However, it's a hot, salacious story right now, guys. So, he's getting paranoid. He's panicking. He's panicking. So she is hurt. She really is hurt. She's hurt. She really did not want to come out with the facts. We know she didn't want to come out with the facts because she has not came out showing her baby. She has not came out with the little details of their relationship until now. And again, that's going to be on Miss Tasha K's live, okay? Let me continue. Just very interesting story, guys. Very interesting story. Now, like I say, Tasha Scott Bivens says that on an interview in front of everyone, in front of the world, that there's no baby. But like I said, oh my goodness, Miss Unique is going to come out. She has brought the receipts to the table, guys. And guess how much receipts she has brought? How many receipts she has brought? She has allegedly brought over 5 years worth receipt of being with this guy. 5 years. Remember, guys, they were trying to say she was this crazy man, that she just took a picture with him initially at a party or something, and she just ran with it. Come on now. Now, we do have some little crazies out there. We do. But in this case, I believed her the entire time, guys. I did. You can kind of look and, kind of see if somebody kind of telling the fib. But now, when you get a woman of age like us, you can kind of tell it when someone is kind of lying there. For social media, though, people were not initially believing Miss Unique even had a relationship with this guy, not alone a baby. They were not believing her. However, per that upcoming interview with Miss Tasha K, she is going to let all the kitty cats out that bag, honey. And I will be there like this when she does. I sure will. I'm hoping that Tasha K will bring it to the YouTube platform, guys, because for what I understand is that her platform is a little bit on the expensive side, and she does have quite a few followers. It's just that I can't afford it. No, I'll just wait for her to put it on YouTube. Hopefully she will, because I really want to see the receipts, the additional receipts that she's put out there. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've had conversations with Unique prior to today, and like I said, honestly, I believed her actually from day one. I really did. Because honestly, a lot of women out there, they have been in the same exact predicament, the same exact situation, but yet a lot of them are quick to judge. They're just keeping that shit on the what? Low. They are. A lot of women are keeping this stuff on the low, and they're trying to be judgmental because, like I said, a lot of them are married women, and some of them are not. But again, guys, there's nobody perfect, guys. There's nobody perfect out here. I look at it this way. There's not a perfect soul out here in these streets, not one. We're seeing women bashing this woman Unique for what she's done. But we don't really know. We didn't really know what the situation is. Well, we don't know what the situation is until that interview comes down with Tasha K. We do know some bits and pieces of details, and we do know that they were together over 5 years. We do know that. They could have been, him and Latosha Scott could have been separated, or at least he was telling her that. She's been out with this man everywhere, pictures everywhere. They've been out together everywhere. People have seen them together. But like I say, Mr. Rocky, he's only staying with Miss Latosha for what? Ching. He is. How coincident? He's staying with her for change. How many of y'all believe that? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that he is staying with his wife because she is making money out here. She's getting the bag. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that because she's getting the bag, he's staying with her. I would like to know what y'all thoughts are on that. Again, people have been criticizing Miss Unique as if they're angels, guys. But we all know, and I'm not trying to put religion on nobody, but we all know no sin is greater than the other one. You can lie and say you made $1 million. It's still a lie. It's still a damn sin. So what she's done, yes, it is a sin, and yes, it was wrong. But again, people need to stop acting like they're perfect out here. They really do. Guys, I want y'all to check out Miss Unique's Instagram, guys, and her YouTube page. I'm going to share it on my community tab. And, this story, like I say, is disheartening, but this story is also salacious, is it not? And I know y'all like salacious. You can't tell me you don't like salacious and drama because we see it all around here where folks are just filling up chats with the drama. So this is a salacious story. It really is. And like I say, make sure y'all check out her Timeless Love video. That video and that song, guys, you can see her expressing her love and her hurt in this song. You can. I believe it's kind of like a rap or hip hop, but just look at her in this video. Just look at the video. I think you guys would like the video, honestly. I wanted to play it, but there's a lot of cursing in the video, in the song, so I didn't want to play it on here. But the song is truth. And like I said, you can see her expressions that she really was feeling Mr. Rocky. She was. She looked at him like her man. They were going everywhere. They were going on vacations. They were doing everything together. And I know some people say, well, she knew she was sleeping with a married man, so why tell now? Well, she's telling now because allegedly this guy probably has stopped calling her. He probably has stopped taking care of that baby. He probably has stopped paying that rent. Did you see her house? She has a badass house. She does. He was kicking her down. He was. Ladies, if you don't know, a nigga, excuse my French, will tell you any damn thing. They will tell you anything to keep effing with you. They will. They will tell you anything to keep fooling with you. And that's what he did with her. I know a lot of you ladies are married and y'all hate shit like this. Hell, if I were married, I would hate it too. I would swing a mistress out. I really would. If I was married and I was to catch her with my husband, I probably would swing her out. But again, we don't know the full story of Mr. Rocky and Unique's relationship. Now it has been confirmed. And I do believe Tasha K has the receipts. Now it has been confirmed that they really did have a relationship, and a long-term relationship. Yes. Let me ask y'all one other question. Put it in the chat. Because a lot of women are feeling some type of way because she came out, and a lot of women are feeling some type of way because she did have this relationship with this guy. But again, we don't know the story, the full story. We don't. So my question is to you guys, do y'all think that someone can fall out of love during a marriage? Just fall out of love during a long-term marriage. Do you think that someone can actually fall out of love and start seeing someone else? Let me take a look. I'd like to know what y'all think. So true. Yes, it's so true. Do y'all think that somebody can fall out of love with their spouse after being married for several years? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that they can fall out of love eventually. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that, no, it's no way for a man or a woman to fall out of love and not be interested in the marriage anymore over time. I'd like to know. Because, guys, I'm not married. I'm not married. And yes, I want to get married, but goddamn, look what's going on. Do y'all think, put a 1 in the chat if somebody can fall out of love with their spouse over time? Or do y'all put a 2 in the chat if you don't think that they can't, if you think that they cannot? I would really like to know that because, again, I'm not married and I just want to know. You know, they say for better words, for richer or poor, you know, through sickness and health, through everything. But as you can see, the divorce rate is what? High in statistics. It is, especially for us. Unfortunately, it is. You know, can someone say in their marriage, you know, just not feeling you anymore. I want to move on. And it may not be due to another woman. It may not be due to another person, guys. Can they say, you know what? I'm not feeling you. I'm not in love with you anymore. I think we should get a divorce. I'd like to know your thoughts on that. Honestly, I do believe that that can happen. Me personally, I believe that that can happen. I do. And in this case, you know, I know that people go through rocky patches in their marriage. I know, you know, sometimes there's this 10-year itch or whatever they call it, or 20-year itch. I know they can go through rocky things in their marriage. But if the person is telling you, hey, I don't love you anymore. I can't be with you anymore. We need to get a divorce. You know, pay you spousal support or whatever. Like I said, it doesn't have to be due to another person. It can be just the current circumstances of their marriage, right? You know, right? Yes, like I said, it's been said that, you know, you're not supposed to get a divorce, but hell, how much can a person take of toxicity in their marriage? How much could a person take of non-communication in their marriage? How much can they take? Can somebody tell me? Thank y'all very much. Yes, it can happen that way. But you know, like I said, how much can a woman take? I'm just speaking from a woman's perspective, from a woman's view. How much can you take if a ninja says, you know what, start mistreating you, start staying out? Like I say, in this case, it's another woman. How much can you take? You try to save your marriage. I'm sure, ladies, the women that are married out here, you try to save your marriage. And a lot of women have a tendency to stay with this person just to say they are married. But they're getting dogged out in the process. And again, we have a lot of guys here on the internet that are you know, I'm country internet, on the internet that are saying that Black women are not queens, that we're not queens, we're not worth staying with. So a lot of women out here, they have a tendency to follow the continuity of other races, to try to stay married, to say they have a family. But again, how much can you take? I don't think I can take it. I really don't. And, you know, and love and all. And we'll get to that. We will get to that. You know, I have a little story time as usual. Allegedly, Rocky has been accused of laying hands on this woman. On women, period. From what I understand is that he's allegedly a woman beater, allegedly. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but one night, guys, I was on live with Miss Unique, okay? I was on live with Miss Unique, and a young lady came in the comments. And in these comments, this young lady said, you know, he was with my friend girl. Yeah, he was with my girlfriend. And guess what? He beat my girlfriend up. He beat my girlfriend up. I'm going to play a little bit of her video, of one of her videos, guys. Let me make sure I have it in here. Please be here because I'm going to be mad. There it is. Let's just play a little bit of her video. Let's do a look.
Let him answer that question. I actually asked him how many pregnancies were there. And then, like I said, you better just hope that none of these other girls find the courage to come forward because, you know, they got some waiting on paternity tests, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it is what it is. I wasn't trying to do all of this. I've been minding my own motherfucking business, telling my...
Okay, so in this particular case, guys, she's asking, how many other kids were it? She said older I get. The older I get, less tolerance I have. Absolutely. Corn sick. No, nobody wants to deal with that type of shit. They don't, especially when we become a woman of age. That's why I hope I meet somebody that's kind of humble, that's kind of chill, stay home person. I really would like to meet a person like that, Hopefully the Lord sent him. But she just mentioned that. How many babies do you think it is? It's like she knows that he has other kids out here, allegedly, that he has other babies out here. And she also mentioned, guys, on one of her videos that she has been pregnant for him, allegedly, more than once. More than once. And what did he have her do? Go out there and, take care of that. He had to take care of it. And then this particular time, as you can see, if you watch her video, Timeless Love, you will hear her speaking to him on the phone, a real conversation. Now, she had to extract his audio because he struck her. He struck her video, okay? But the first video, which I saw the original video, he was on there. She played their conversation. And she was basically saying in this particular case of her being pregnant that she actually heard the heartbeat of her child. And she does not want to handle it this time. She wants to have her child. She has other kids, and you can tell she loves her kids. She does. She doesn't splurge them out here on the internet or anything, guys. She loves her kids. But in this particular case, again, she said she's been pregnant for him before. But in this particular case, she heard the heartbeat. And you can basically, based on this conversation, guys, you can tell he was trying to make her what? Go handle it again. But she was like, hell no, I'm not doing that no more. I have a heartbeat. I hear a heartbeat of my child. So hell no, sir. And it pissed him off. It pissed him off. Because he didn't want this to get out here like it is right now. But sir, it's out here. It's out here. She's been pregnant for him before. Okay. Now, on this video, she was saying that there's alleged other kids. And she also says in her video how other women have been contacting her, letting her know that they've been messing around with him and they are not using protection. And some of them have went out and had to handle a situation before. So that goes to show you what kind of dude this guy is, allegedly. He's like basically typical ninja in my book. I call him a typical ninja. And I'm not saying all black men are ninjas. No, I'm saying a ninja acts in this manner, dogging a black woman out, threatening that he threatened her as well, that he was going to beat her up, allegedly, per her video. Beating up on women, cheating on women, just not giving it them, neglecting women. That's a typical ninja in my book. Okay. On Unique's video that she has upcoming, guys, I'm hoping that she doesn't come out and say that he probably put hands on her allegedly, but she might just do. She might just do come out and say he was trying to whoop on her as well. Again, they've been together over 5 years. I'm sure the real him has came out. He presented his real self with this young lady. Again, he told her initially to take back her statement of saying that she was pregnant for him. They were together. And so she went in there like Willie Foo-Foo. No offense, Unique. Love you to death. Willie Foo-Foo, and recanted her story and said, hey, no, I just lied. I just trolling. He didn't do this. I don't know him. And, she made herself look silly. Did she not? She made herself look like Willie Foo-Foo. She did. All for what? Love. She made herself look that way for love. And again, guys, we can't judge. I probably wouldn't have done it, but I have seen it done. I have seen where women have taken up for men that they're sleeping with against, with the wife, so they won't get in trouble, and they can keep their relationship going financially and emotionally. This story is salacious because of how it's going down, how this guy is denying this, knowing damn well he's been with this woman 5 years, allegedly. It just goes to show you how men just don't give a damn sometimes. They really don't. Has any one of you guys been through something like this? I'd like to know. Have any one of y'all been through something like this? And some people probably won't comment if they've been through something like this because it is personal. But some people will be like, they will stand 10 toes down on what they have done in their lives. Just, be real. Some of you won't tell, like I said, because you're afraid of what people may think. And that's true on this platform. People will try to roast you. They would try to, bash you. But you have to be real with yourselves, folks, women that are out here doing this. You have to be real with yourselves in any aspect of your life. You really do. You have to stand 10 toes down, like I say, 10 toes down. And she says, no patience anymore. Right. Let me tell you something, guys. As I said, when I was younger, I was a mofo. When I was young, I was, fast. I was just out there. I was a tiger, lioness, however you want to put it. I was nothing nice when I was younger. And so with that being said, guys, I recall when I was messing with a man, okay, who had a woman at the time when I was dating him, okay? Honestly, it became more of a challenge for me than anything. It did. It became a challenge to me because I wanted to be her, this woman. I wanted to be her. I'm like, I'm going to take your man, Yes, it did. It became a challenge for me. And I'm admitting it, I wouldn't do anything like that now. I'm a woman of age. I wouldn't do anything like that now. But karma, guys, we know is a what? Beach. We know karma is a beach. He was good to me financially, guys. He was with me constantly. We went on trips. He just took care of me. And I believe that that's the way Miss Unique was feeling. I believe that's the way Mr. Rocket was treating Unique, like a queen. He treated me like a queen, guys, from inception until the time I left him. Now, as I said, when I was young, I wasn't that nice. Anyway, one day, this woman called me on the phone. Girl, y'all, I talked to this woman like I was married to him. Like, oh, baby, he's my man. Bitch, get off this phone. We did a woman to woman, Shirley, woman to woman call. We did. She called me and I was talking to her crazy as all that does. I was, we had several conversations, guys, via phone. We did. Subsequently, he ended up leaving this woman, guys. Yes. He left her for me. He left her. They had been together years. They had a nice home. This woman was she was a computer guru. She just was smart. She was rich. She was intelligent. She was just a good woman for him. She was. But he ended up leaving her. So at that point, it's not a challenge anymore for me, right? It wasn't a challenge anymore for me. I was getting sick of him, like I say, when he left that woman, guy, guess what? I wanted to send his ass right back to this woman. I wanted to send him right back to her. I was like, damn, I didn't take her man. I took her problem. I took her problem. Now he's my problem, right? You know what else happened, guys? About 3 years later into this relationship, guess who I caught him with? Who did I catch this man that I so challengingly wanted to get and love? Who did I catch him with? Yep. I caught him with her. I caught him with the original woman. It's like she became a side chick in a way, but I caught him with him, child. They were at a restaurant, guys. The restaurant manager was threatening to call the police, girl. Because my silly ass was in there doing the fool, guys, of a man that was not about what? Shit, really, he wasn't. I was in there doing the fool. I went upside his head. I went upside her head. I was almost about to go upside the manager's head. The manager was like, ma'am, get out the restaurant. I snatched the whole damn tablecloth off the table. I was doing the fool thinking that I actually, it wasn't that I loved him or wanted him. It was the fact that here he is back with this same beast that I supposed to have taken him from. Right? Yeah, it's a story time. And, unfortunately, it didn't end there, guys. I ended up leaving him. I sure did. I ended it. But, guys, he began to stalk me. He began to harass me. I had to get the popo involved. I really did. One occasion, guys, he came to my job and pulled out a shop thing, okay? And he was begging me, though, guys. He had the shop item, but he was begging and he was crying, for me to take him back. And you could just see the anger, the crazy love, as I put it, in his eyes. He was crying, like I said. He wanted me back. Child, y'all, my boss came out of her office with a what? 3-5 to the 7. She came out with a 3-5-7, guys, and she what? Told him, if you touch her, I'm going to blow what? Everything off on you, okay? Don't touch her. Get out of this office. And it's like he had his hand on the shop item, like ready. He just wanted me to say I would take him back. That's all he wanted. But I really didn't want to say it, and I was so happy that my boss was armed, because he probably would have cut me. He probably would have cut me. And it lasted a while. The harassment, guys, he was that lady. The harassment, the stalking, it lasted a while. So ladies, a lot of you ladies who are out here messing with a man, or you're a side piece, guys, you better watch what you ask for. You better watch what you ask for, because you will get exactly what you ask for. You'll get the man, but you will get a whole lot of what? Bullshit with it. You will, because it wasn't right how you got him from the beginning, right? And like I said, I had to put the popos in his life. I did, and it took a long time for me to get rid of him. I had to move. I got a new job, y'all. This motherfucker, excuse my French, walked up in my new job, did not know where I worked. And I was like, how the hell does this man know where I work? So I'm saying that you will get what you ask for, guys. And right now, Miss Unique is going through. She is going through, guys. Remember, she was in love with this guy. They were together for years. She's just going to have to eat this one. She's going to have to eat it. The only thing you can do, Miss Unique, and we love you to death, you're going to have to just file child support, file legal action, child support on his ass, and get that money. She also said that he was doing paternity tests with other women, but he never asked her for a paternity test. You know why? He knew that was his. He knew that child was his. She says he would have tried to take you out. Absolutely, he would have tried to take me out. He really would have, guys. There's some psychos out here. It is, and I say that all the time. It is some psychos out here, guys. I'm telling you, that's how I learned how to fight. DV. Yes. She said, hello, everyone. I wasn't looking at the chat. Yes, thank you for coming, Tawana, guys. Make sure y'all all hit that like button. Again, guys, like I said, a lot of women are on here judging. A lot of women are on here bashing. But guys, women, you don't know the situation. And some of you have been in this situation, but you're not going to tell that you were in this situation. You're going to keep it under, honey. And that's perfectly fine for you keeping it under. But you shouldn't be out here trying to bash another woman for saying I'm quote unquote married man when you've done the same damn thing, honey. That's all I'm saying. When you've done the same thing. Like I said, you don't have to admit it on here. I don't blame you. Like I said, these people will tear you the pieces on here. But I'm saying that the man that I was seeing, he left that woman. Hi, Norris. He left that woman for me. But guess what? It was hell. I had hell with him. Hell. So, Miss Unique, you may have dodged a bullet, ma'am. You may have dodged a bullet with this guy, with him leaving. With you, with y'all not being together anymore. You may have dodged a bullet with him. You may need to be grateful that you are not with him any longer. And I do believe that this young lady did not come out with everything, like I said, initially, because she was still in love with this guy. She didn't want to hurt him. She didn't want to embarrass him. But like I said, now it's at the point where she has to do what she has to do. She has to do what she has to do because he's out here trying to make her look crazy. Latosha allegedly is out here trying to make her look crazy. What do y'all say? Yes, it was wrong. And no, I don't condone a woman out here messing around with somebody's husband. No, I don't. Lift cross, right? No, I don't. I'm just saying that a lot of us can't judge. Again, every sin is the same damn sin. Excuse my French. It's the same sin, and we can't judge. We can't. I made a comment earlier on Latosha's page that, somebody was like, these millennials, I was like, well, she's in her 40s. And they were like, one of the ladies was like, well, that means she should know what she's doing. It's something to that effect. It was just so funny. Considering that she is the older woman, she should have known better. But she may have not been in this type of situation before. Again, this guy was taking care of her. Did you see her house? She has a beautiful house. He was just doing the damn thing. And sometimes women need that. They need that attention. They just do. What do y'all say? Do you guys think that she was wrong for coming out with the information now with the receipts? Do you think she was wrong? I don't. Because again, he is out here. I can understand if he was quiet, guys. I can understand he was chilling right now and just trying to keep things under, but he's out here threatening her allegedly and trying to make her look crazy as if she was just a crazy fan. But this girl has the receipts. Do y'all think that it was okay for her to bring out the receipts? I'm gonna say yes, it was okay, because again, this man's trying to make her look crazy, stupid. She says, Unique dated Latosha man, right? Yes, that's who we are talking about. This girl right here, Latosha and Mr. Rocky. And you can see on their new show how he is overbearing, how he tries to run every damn thing. And the other ladies are not having that. They're not. So check out their show as well, with SWV and Escape. Check them out. It's really good. And like I say, I think him and Latosha, I think Latosha is just following what he says, because again, that's her husband. And she's trying to make it look like she's trying to submit, right, to her husband. And that's fine. But you need to be getting his ass, Latosha. You need to get in his ass, ma'am, because now it's coming out now, ma'am. It's like y'all were playing in her face until she just got to the point where, you know what, screw this. I'm supposed to bring it all out. And I'm telling you, I want to hear it. She says, I don't think she was wrong for coming out, but wrong for backtracking and lying. Yes, I do believe, Miss Tawana, I do believe that she backtracked because he told her to. He told her to. He told her to. And she was in love. And she listened to him. She said, Latosha won't make it until she pay her sister. Right. I believe they did it. I do believe they both did it. And she's just taking it for her husband. Her mom is covering for Latosha because Latosha and Rocky must be doing, extra things for the mom, like paying her mortgage, things of that nature. And she's just, I hate that they're trying to make Tamika look crazy, but I believe that too. I do believe that they took the money. I do. And it's going to come out. It's definitely going to come out. She's, this guy, like they said, he allegedly has put hands on other women. Okay. And he may have done it with Latosha. Allegedly. He may have done it with her. She says he threatened to drop new receipts of Tamika, according to the streets. On Tamika. Oh, really? Now, what kind of ninja is that? What kind of brother-in-law is that? Tamika's not an ugly woman. She's a chocolate woman like us, like me. She's not an ugly woman. And if it does come out, guess what? I'm going to say, look at that beauty, that chocolate beauty. Sir, he just acts like a little bitch, does he not? Excuse my French, he acts like a little bitch. And that's what men do. They act like little bitches. Some of these men act like little bitches, when they can't have their way. They do. I'm just being real. What show is this? The Escape Show. I'm going to pull up the exact name of the show. I took a look at it a couple of times. Hold on. I took a look at it a couple of times, and it was good. I just need to catch up on it, guys. Maybe we should do commentary on it. Escape and SWV show. Here it is. It comes on Bravo, guys. And who's that lady and everyone in the chat? It's called SWV and Escape, with an X, Escape, the Queens of R&B. That is the name of the show. SWV and Escape, the Queens of R&B. She says, you see he called his wife Annie Mae? Do y'all hear that? Eat the cake, Annie Mae. And Tasha is eating it. From what we see, she is eating it. He acts like a little bitch, though. Excuse my French, he does. Queen of R&B, that's what it's called. Who's that lady? And it's a really good show. It's not ghetto or anything, but they do let some secrets out. They do let some real shit out for us to hear. And I'm glad Tamika brought it out right on national TV. Because I like I said, I do believe it. Here it is, the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Escape. Yes. That is it right there. So I'm just honestly, I am happy that she came out with the receipts. I'm happy she told the truth. Mr. Rocky, you trying to make you want people to perceive you as this good Christian husband, and Latosha does too. She always putting God and stuff. Ma'am, stop using God's name in vain. That's all I got to say. Stop using God's name in vain. Go into your closet and pray in secret, but stop using his name in vain. She said, thank you. I didn't know they had a show. Yes, they do. Who's that lady? Make sure you watch it, guys. We need to do commentary on that show. We really do. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, right, guys? You know, I wanted to come on yesterday and I put in the chat I put on the community tab to hit the like button if you're going to attend. Because, you know, I want to make sure that some folks are here. And I thank all of you guys for coming to this live. And we are building slowly but surely, guys. We are at 1.183. Hello. She says, it's the hottest show. It's the hottest rating show right now on Bravo, according to the Bravo ratings. We have to. One of my subs, I asked him about it, and he was like, he was not into it too much, but maybe he's into it now, guys, considering that it's the highest rated show. And Tamika is bringing the receipts, honey. She is telling all. Hey, Fix with Carnice. She says, I liked earlier, but just getting notification. Oh, Fix with Carnice, I'm so sorry. Hopefully, guys, if we continue to do these lives, guys, make sure, guys, that you all have the all notifications set on your subscription with my channel. Please make sure it's set to all, please. Thank you so much, Feast Carnice. I love her. Check out her channel as well. She does those mukbangs. Oh my God, that food was so damn good. She said, I'm going to watch an episode and see how it is. Yes, the first episode is kind of slow, but get into it. Who's that lady? It's a really good show, and we're going to do it. She said, I did commentary on Bring the Mess. You did? Check out Bring the Mess and Bring the Mess channel. She has done commentary on it. I want to see it. She says, we need to have a panel on this. Absolutely. Let's find out. I need to find out exactly when it comes out, and we can definitely do a panel. And who's that lady? If you want to come up, Feast with Carnice, whoever wants to come up, we can do a panel on this. And Chanel the Queen, yes, we can have a panel and talk our what? We can put our 2 cents in things. We can. Yes. She says, I'm going to watch the episode. Yes, baby girl forever. Make sure you watch it. Thank you for coming. Yes. Love Chanel the Queen. She says, all black bell guys. Thanks, sis. All black bells. Thank you so very much. She just checked. So make sure you check to make sure all of your notifications are set. And make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. But honey, I want to bring that to y'all. We're going to continue to talk about Miss Unique because I do like her. Honestly, I do like her. You know, just because she did something wrong doesn't mean that she's not a decent person or a good person, guys. You know, she's just expressing her feelings. She's hurt. He says, Norris Tony says the show comes on Sunday at 8 p.m. on Bravo. Thank you, Norris Tony. Norris, you have to come up on this panel. So it comes up on Sunday at 8 p.m. Gosh, what's the day? Shit. We just had a bit, what is today? Wednesday or Thursday? Shit. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. So we just had our episode recently on Sunday. It's up to y'all. I can watch it and we can do it. She said, all the shows are on YouTube. Yes, they are on YouTube. A lot of these shows on YouTube. Some of them I went to, they were kind of showing kind of iffy, but we need to watch it so we can do the panel. I would love to do that. She says, almost home. I'll come up, sis, 10 minutes till. Yes. Yes. We need to do a panel on this. Yes. Let's try to listen to a little bit more of her video, guys. Just a little bit more. Let me see what she says on here. Because I had several of them, but I wanted her to, she just said on this particular video that he allegedly has gotten more than one woman pregnant.
Let him answer that question. I actually asked him how many pregnancies were there. And then, like I said, you better just hope that none of these other girls find the courage to come forward because, you know, they got some waiting on paternity tests, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it is what it is. I wasn't trying to do all of this. I've been minding my own motherfucking business, telling my truth. My truth. I never talked about you. I could tell you stuff about you. So you out here defending him, and he was out here disrespecting you. But see, I'm not here to do that. My issue is when you speaking on my child like you just know. Don't speak on my child as if you just know and follow it up with I just been picked on. Like people, no, who you insinuate picking on you? I'm not picking on you. I ain't no problem with you. I don't. Your man came into my life. Your man came into my life. So as a human, as a woman, naturally, I'm going to get in my feelings. And like I said, we ain't talking about 1 year. We ain't talking about 2 years. We ain't talking about 3 years. You feel me? Like, you don't know. Like, do you know? If you want to know, I'll tell you. I don't have a problem. But I just feel like that situation, that's a trigger for me. You don't speak on that. Don't speak on that. Because what you're not going to do, Rocky, is you're not about to threaten me. I'm not fucking scared of you. I ain't fucking scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
Peace with Kanice. Who are you tired of? Are you tired of Miss Unique, or are you tired of she said, was that the mistress? This is the mistress right here. This is the mistress right here, Unique. He says, Unique, hold on. Unique disrespected herself by being with Rocky. Unique disrespected herself by being with Rocky. Yeah, she did. But again, Tony, we don't know, North Tony. We don't know what he was telling her. He could have been telling her that they're separated. You know how I go, typical. They're separated. And who knows how much time he was spending with Miss Unique. Hello? It's UNK. Let me put it in the chat, guys. UNK. I'm sorry. It's UNYKUE. If I had a mod, I need to mod someone. Why is it I cannot mod people on my darn? Let me see something. What's going on with my mouse? Shit. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. I think my son broke it. Damn it. I need to go in the background and mod someone. She said he told her he was separated. Yeah, he told her he was separated, right? And again, guys, look how much time he was spending with her. It's not like he was spending once a week, once a month with this girl. From what I understand is he'd been with this chick for a while. Spending nights. Mm-hmm. You know, usually when you're with a man that was with a woman or who was married, most of the times they won't spend a night with your ass. They would not. But this guy allegedly has been taking her on vacation, spending nights out with her. She said she did, though. She knew he was married, so it don't matter. She lowered her worth. She did. Now, let's ask this question, guys. Is it not okay to date a man who is in the process of a divorce or separation? Put it in the chat. One in the chat if you think that it's okay to date a man who is in the process of getting a divorce and separated, but he's still married, but he's in the process of getting a divorce and he is separated from that wife. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that it's okay to date someone like that. Put a 2 in the chat if you say, nah, he's still married. And, you know, guys, sometimes divorces take a long time. Sometimes divorces take a long time. Sometimes they take years. So I'd like to know, do y'all think it's okay to date someone that's separated but they're still legally married? She says, Candy on that show? Yes, she is. Who's that lady? She is on this show. She says, just messy and have no standards. I understand. Miss Feast with her niece, she's a married woman. And you can tell her little self ain't going to play about her husband. And I'm not telling anyone to play about the husband. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying that what the hell did he tell her? What the hell did he do for her? She says, I don't normally watch reality TV, but I grew up with Escape and still love them. Absolutely. And you will love the show. Who's that lady? Y'all hit that like button. Who's that lady says too? No, don't date him if he's still married, legally married. Okay. So let me see what she said. She said, he can get away with it because he can lie and say he's traveling for business. True. True that. She said, in God's eyes and word, heck yes. Oh, yes. I know you would, sister. I know. Make sure y'all check out Feast with Cardi. She's so pretty, and her husband is good looking. He looks like he's straight out of New Orleans, but she said he's from up north. Yes. So Feast with Cardi says too. Natalie Smith says too. Okay. Baby girl says too. Wow. That's how people get a casket. I'm sorry. Who's that lady said? That's how people get a casket. Don't fool my husband. Don't do that. To one to respond, say two. I would have contacted the wife and asked. Guys, everyone that press two. Tawana says that she would have contacted the wife to verify, confirm that they are separated and that there's no chance of them getting back together. Pretty much that it's over. What do y'all say about that? What if he were to contact his wife and say, his ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife, that, hey, we are no longer, she's going to say, girl, I don't want him. You can have him, child. I'm done with that. Would you date him at that point? 1 in the chat if you would, 2 in the chat if you would not. She said, Tawana, facts, me too. So these young ladies right here are saying that they would contact the soon-to-be ex-wife, alleged ex-wife, and they would ask her if it's really over, if they are really separated. Look at Tawana laughing. I know, straight white. Let me put the comment back up there. That's how people get in the casket. It's true, because a lot of women don't play about their husband. We've seen it on Instagram and all these different platforms, how these women are not playing. Yes, it is funny, guys. You know, like I said, if I was married, like I said, I would probably swing a mistress out. It just depends, you know, on the situation. But again, a lot of you guys pressed two, and you said that you would not date a man that was still married, but maybe legally separated. Let's see what Natalie says. Natalie says, two, the divorce has to be final, period. Wow. That's very interesting to me. That really is interesting to me. I would think that some women would date a man that's married and, you know, they're in the process of getting divorced. But you're right, ladies. I would want to verify that. I would want to confirm that with her, that, hey, it's over. And she have to be freaking states away, okay? She would have to be the hell out of that city, you know? She says, you know what it sounds like? Too much work. I wouldn't bother. Yeah. She said, sounds like too much work. You sure right, baby girl? And it is work when you fool with these women, men. And, you know, like I said, I call myself taking that woman, man. Child, I was so ready to get rid of his ass. It was so drama. It was drama. He acted like a little bitch in the end. Excuse my French as well. He acted like a little bitch in the end. It don't take you that long to go to the store. Nigga, I'm grown, okay? They all don't you understand? So I'm learning who the hell to choose. And guys, we know we have to watch what? The red flags. We do. Tell me, you see a red flag, run. Don't freaking stay. You can't change them. She says, women with standards and respect. I heard that. Look at Natalie. I heard that. Women with respect and standards. Yes. But I would think that if he was separated or going through a divorce, that he should have been dateable. But again, you ladies are right. We do need to verify with the ex-wife. What if they're not on talking terms? I mean, like what? Or just stay away from them, huh? She says values and morals to even understand the respect, and she don't have that. She's from New Orleans. That's where she's from. And on her video, tomorrow I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring up the video where he's threatening her, but she also on her video, values and morals to understand the respect that she don't have it. Where she talks about how in love she was with him, how they were together for years. She said he's wrong as hell. He is dead wrong for that. And who knows? She did mention in her video that, you know, she probably was being a hater on the cool. She mentioned in the video that he was talking about Tasha. He was talking about his wife. Women, anytime you get with a man and they are discussing their ex with you in a negative light, in a negative way, dump them. Because they're going to do the same damn thing to you. Dump them. They messy like what? Little bitches, right? If you go with a man and he's talking about his ex-wife negatively, it's no use to being with him because he messing like a bitch. Excuse my French, he is. And he will continue to be messing like a bitch. You don't want no man that's talking about his woman because she's a woman. Remember, she's a woman just like you are. He was with her for 15 years for some reason, right? So don't be fooled by that bullshit. Excuse my friend. Don't get fooled by that. He's saying, oh girl, he told me all about you, that you nasty and you did, but he stayed with that nasty, bald-headed, whatever woman for years. For years. So women don't get sidetracked. Don't. You know, when you're young, a lot of young women have a tendency to believe that kind of shit, that hype. But us as women of age, we kind of know what time it is. And I refuse to fool with a man that's talking about his ex-wife in a negative way. I just refuse to fool with him because I feel like you're going to do me the same way, Ninja. Yeah. You are. I need to drop the link for anyone who wants to come up. Make sure you show your face because we got hangers now. Let's see here. She says, heck yeah. Yeah, you don't want nobody that's going to sit up and talk about their woman. And Miss Unique did bring it up that he was talking about Miss Tasha like a dog. He was. But what kind of excuse my French, what kind of ninja is he to talk about his wife like that? Sir, you married to her. I mean, damn. Yes, exactly. She says she's almost home. No problem. You know, like I said, you know, a lot of women are bashing her. And a lot of these women may be married, you know. I guess I'm always trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And I do believe, guys, in second chances. I do believe in second chances. And I'm hoping that she doesn't do it again. You know, I'm hoping that she doesn't do it again. I think she has learned her lesson about fooling with a married person. I do. And she even admitted that when she was married, she caught her husband with someone. So she does know how it feels. She does. Like I say, we are on her Instagram and we talk a lot on her Instagram, and she comes across as not a woman scorned. No, she comes across as a woman that has been hurt. But just imagine that wife is hurt too, right? You know the wife is hurt, especially if there's a alleged whole baby out there. And to me, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I think that having a baby on the outside of your marriage is the ultimate F up. What do y'all say? Put it in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you believe that that is the ultimate F up in your marriage and that's grounds for divorce. If your man have a baby, an outside baby while you're married, I just can't do it. Me? No. That is grounds for divorce. I don't give a damn what they say about forgive and with the rich and poor and this and that. I don't care. No. Because that, first of all, that's going to be digging in what? Your pocket, right? She said, oh, that's an F up. Yes, it is. It's going to fool with your pocket financially, right? It's going to fool with your home, period. And we love kids, you know, and don't get me wrong. I would treat the child right. I would treat the child right because we're not hateful like that. But I would freaking hate him. I would. I couldn't lay down with it because, you know, for you to lay up and have a whole baby means that you were probably making love, not allegedly effing, making love, and you got a whole baby doing the process. So no, I believe that is the ultimate for a man to go out, not just cheat, but go out and have a whole baby with somebody else. That is a hell no. It's just a hell no. She said, especially if she turned on her sister for him, right? Yes, she turned on her sister for him. She just been put it in the chat, guys. What is she being? You know, I don't want to say jackass. Can we say donkey? She's been a female donkey when it comes down to her husband. She is. But again, some women, they like to turn a blind eye. And I'm not saying that, you know, well, we just outsiders looking in. And a lot of times, guys, outsiders looking in can what? See a whole lot more than what you can see, baby. We can. Because you can't see it because you're blinded by love, right, ladies? They're blinded by love. They can't see it, but we see right through his ass. We do. She says, especially when he thinks I'm keeping the baby when he has visitations. Heck no. Right. And sometimes a man will bring you a whole baby home. Be like, you're going to raise this baby. You, my wife, we're going to raise my child. Oh, hell no. You will be taking care of that baby by your damn self. You will. You know, it's just effed up. It really is. She said, couldn't stay at my home. Right. That's the ultimate for me. And a lot of you women believe that it's the ultimate. It is. And it's vice versa for a man, for his woman to go out there and get pregnant for another man when they're married and living together. That's just trifling to me. It is. And you bring this, you come home with a big ass belly, and your husband, it's not even your husband. I couldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right to even lay up under my husband. I would have to tell him the truth. And again, in my opinion, if that happened in my marriage, it's out, it's over and out. It's over and out. That's just the ultimate. Yes, cheating is an ultimate aspect of negative aspect in a marriage, but you know, sometimes we forgive. Sometimes we have a tendency to forgive, and some women don't play that shit. They just be like, "Bye, I'm not going to forgive you if you're cheating on me." Some people just nip it in the bud right then and there. But some women are forgiving. But again, if a child comes out of this, it's over. It's over. Go beat it up. Go take care of your child, your whole child over there, and bye-bye. And yes, it would hurt. I'm sure it would hurt. But no, I already don't want no more damn kids. Oh, no. You're not going to have me raising nobody else's child. No, sir. So, yeah, I see y'all believe that, she is, y'all saying she's wrong. Yeah, she is wrong. And she is hurt as a woman. She is. She's hurt. And I'm not saying that we have to love her for what she's done. No, I'm saying that we should not hate her for what she's done. We shouldn't hate her. Like I said, hopefully she learned her lesson. Hopefully she's learned her lesson. I just hate that a whole baby came out the situation. Where the baby can't have both parents in one household, right? She says, couldn't stay at my home. Yeah. And I just hate that. She's just going to be a baby mama, allegedly. She is. And I tell my daughter all the time, don't fool around and have no damn babies if you're not married, because you're going to become a what? Statistic, a black baby mama. Don't do it, mama. So don't, try not to get pregnant until you're married and you're stable and think, because none of us can really know a person fully. We really can't. A lot of women out here, husbands do criminal activity at night, work during the day, and they do criminal activity at night. And when they find out what happened, what they say, oh my God, I just never thought he could do something like that, because you don't know him fully. You think you know him fully. You don't know what the hell is in someone else's mind. You don't. As far as Latosha, she needs to snap the fuck out of it. She needs to do that. She needs to snap out of it. And if I were Tasha, I would be smart and just go ahead and file, especially if there's a baby in this. I will file for divorce, and I would get that ass for what? Spousal support, because she doesn't have any babies right now. Spousal support, tear them up, take the house, everything. Here we are. Let me see, Curtney's. There you are. Hey, Curtney's.
Hey, baby, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Can y'all hear her?
I think I'm.
Can y'all hear Curtney's? I can hear you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't echoing.
Look, no, you not.
I'm going to tell you what I just told my son. He was like, Mom, do you have to have this conversation now? I was just in the car with him, right? On my way back home. And he was like, but what she's saying is true. And I had to tell him, it's like this. I have never, before Ed and I, we've been together, 21 years now? But I dated before this. And when it come down to it, it's like, I wouldn't date people that had kids. I had standards. I didn't want to be nobody's mama. I did not want to take care of another kid. And even if me and my husband didn't make it, I still wouldn't want that. So I don't choose men if I had to choose it, or single again, that had children, first of all. So him bringing one home, somebody gonna be 6 feet somewhere, because I can't see it, honey. Mm-hmm. There's no way in, when it comes down to it, that I'm going to be sitting up there and he's doing this, that, and the other. And why I said she had to have standards and morals and stuff, you first have to have self-respect. You first must value a marriage. With her going over into that marriage with him, I don't know what she was looking for, but it's always a known fact that if you don't respect your own marriage or the marriage you're in, you're not going to respect someone else's. Or if you get married and you are out there in someone else's marriage, you get married to a person, it still ain't going to be. And who the percentile have raised within men that they are not leaving their wives. And there's no way I'm going to come second to nobody, baby. What they do that?
I sure do understand.
And she's showing it. It teed me off because it's another woman, and it's like standards that we don't have. You know what I'm saying? We're not all of us. I'm not speaking for all of us. I'm talking about the ones that make that decision. So that's all I'm saying. It's a choice. She should not have wanted to come second. I feel like a lot of people feel like, well, that's on him and his wife. I think you just immatured to say something like that, because biblically speaking, and everybody don't, I ain't trying to put it on everybody, but it's my belief biblically wise that a sin is a sin. And no matter what he said, as far as, and guess what? I'm separated from her. She did this, because believe me, you baby, everything he blah, blah, blah about that woman, 9 times out of 10 is not true, y'all. We don't seen it so many times before. And I know that I'm indulged into this because it's the young ladies that I deal with on a regular basis to where when it comes down to it of who I deal with of my second job. And I care not to say anything about it, but we have to talk about things like this all the time, you know, and they really take it. It's really the youth. When I see my age at 43 years, 44 years old and older, thinking it's hot, they just a damn mess. I'm sorry. It's just messy. And it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna let you talk because I'll talk y'all to death.
Oh my God, Carnice, you made a great point. All of your points are great, guys. Don't y'all think so? Like you said, from the biblical perspective, a sin is a sin. A lie is a lie. A thief is a thief. A sin is a sin. So I'm with you on that. I did mention that in this live stream. So that's great, that the fact that you had your standards and you decided to make sure you meet a man that does not have kids. You took care of the business. You did.
I remember college. I let a few good ones go now because they had kids, you know, and it was just my choice. You don't go into a kid's life and wreck it just because you want that woman or that man. No, ma'am.
Right. And you have to put up, ladies, if you do decide to be with someone with kids, you have to put up sometimes with baby mama drama.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you're right, Feast. With Carnice, you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Damn. What do y'all think? Yes, Carnice. Oh my goodness. You know, I prefer to if they have kids at my age, I would prefer them to be grown kids, right? Grown kids where you don't have to run to the baby mama house and take Pampers and diapers and shit. That way, y'all, you know, I just no. So I think that was awesome. What she says, guys. Anybody have any comments on it? She says, especially when he thinks I'm keeping the baby when he has visitation. Say no. And you made the right decision. And I tell my sons this all the time, and my daughter. Like I said, you said, hey, I let a lot of good ones go because they had kids. You don't want to put up with the extra drama. Love kids. We love kids. But you just don't want to be playing stepmom. She already knew what she wanted. She did not want to play stepmama to somebody else's kid. I don't blame you. Hell no. I just don't blame you.
You know what, though? I had some women tell me, you're just dirty. You're not thinking like if you had kids. I said, if I had kids, those would be my kids, though. And I couldn't believe women would bash each other like that for trying to do the right thing. You know, it's like you're cold-hearted. It's like, what? Because I'm not a liar and a fake that I'm going to sit up here and pretend like I want to be someone's mother while you sit back and can't stand the little boy you're seeing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I used to laugh at women like that. Could I ask you something?
Yes.
What do you think about Tamika and Tasha's mom of just how they're treated from her? The difference.
It looks like she is showing a bit of favoritism. What do you think?
It hurt.
A bit of favoritism. And the reason why I believe she is doing this, and I kind of mentioned it in the streamed earlier is that I believe that Tasha and Rocky are kicking the mama down with financially. They are taking care of her financially. Tamika probably is not doing all the extra stuff that Rocky and Latasha are doing, And I honestly, I think it's a financial thing. I really do. I think that she loves Tasha and Rocky because they are helping her financially. They are paying for her home, or they probably bought her a house. That's what I think. And yes.
I think so too. I think it's more, like earlier, I didn't just start following them now. These two groups have been almost my life, child. When it comes down to it, I always loved their music. So it's been things even in the past. And Tamika have always taken up for Tasha no matter what. That was not just part of that show. Because I remember when she dogged Candy out, and I don't do Candy at all. She's too much of a victim. But she did dog her out for her sister, and Tasha was totally wrong, but Tamika stood up, with her for her sister. And she's always did this, y'all, even when they were younger, when they would get into fights and stuff at the club. That stuff used to be on BET, all kinds of stuff. Yes. And I remember it. And it's like, it was always her mom that seemed like, oh no, Tamika, you can't do this. But when Tasha does something, it's okay. And you need to be there for your sister, and I've always seen her trying to get the love from her mom, no matter whether they're on this time, the last shows and stuff came up. And I feel as if, I don't know why that money was in Rocky's account like you were talking about, but I want my money.
Right away.
Right, sis, no, sis, because if you love me, you wouldn't do that. And then it just hurted me to my heart when her mom was like, you don't know what she was going through. Me being big and pregnant ain't enough, mommy.
Right.
Are you serious?
Right. I have been through something like that with my mother, my sister-in-law, forgive me. She was a complete liar. Back in the day, she was. And my mom believed every damn thing this girl said. And I'm like, she is obviously lying. And one of the other things I wanted to say about Latosha is that she's kind of shiesty. They're kind of shiesty, her and that husband, And Tamika, again, she feels she wants love. She looks like she's looking for love from her mother. She looks like she's looking for that, what's the word I want to use? Like that confirmation that she is loved exactly the same as Latosha from her mother. And I don't see it being given. I really don't.
Yep, I agree. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, pretty soon.
Hey.
Am I clear?
Yes, yes.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I just got in, so I'm looking wet as a dog. It's raining outside here. But Latosha is not going to succeed because of how she is doing things. She's being very underhanded. And then she's going into a church world, and we're watching her, and it is allegations out here that she stole.
Yes.
How are you going to go if you have stole this money from your sister? How are you going to go into the gospel arena? And a month ago, Kirk Franklin just said, about a month ago, I had posted it on Bring the Mess, that he said in the gospel right now, they are not really taking new artists, that they are recycling the big ones already. And he said, I want y'all to stop calling me and Tasha and all of us and start using new artists. He was like, because people are not really buying the new music. So I don't understand how she thinks she's going to succeed.
The song was not all that to me. I'm just saying I love gospel music, but it wasn't all that to me. Anybody else?
Right. I mean, I liked it, the words, the verses, but it wasn't. But y'all tell the truth. We don't like them apart. I mean,
no,
we can actually sing, but we don't want to see them apart. We want to see
them.
Yeah.
No.
You're right. They are.
No.
You have to love me some damn Escape, honey, and SWV too. Now y'all see recently where they have been kind of itching basically about SWV, about touring with SWV. Have y'all seen that? They don't want to headline. They want to headline all the shows, but SWV, is a bad group too now.
But I'm gonna say this now, just like Candy said. I've done a lot of back management and stuff like that. When it come down to it, if you're the headliner, when it come down to it, and you're used to being a headliner, I don't care how many records and stuff you sold. If you do 50 shows, they don't want you they don't want you to be a headliner. Know why? Because everybody's seen you. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to be opening, because that mess up money for business. And that is so true. And when it come down to it, I respect SWV to the fullest, because they was here first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm going to say this. I'm not going to lie and act like Escape didn't sell more albums and stuff too, because that is true, and they were good, y'all. And it wasn't just one of their albums made it. It was a lot. Hell, if they oversold New Edition, come on. You know?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. But right now, Candy, well, one of them, Lily, I believe, she made a post recently, yesterday, I believe, or day before yesterday. She made a post showing that they sell more records than SWV right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, they can't bring the people to the concerts because Escape sells more tickets. So Candy said that they bring the most people because people want to come see her. Is really, to be honest, everybody know that people is really coming to see her and Tiny, even though it would be major for them to sing together. People really, her and Tiny have the audience to come out and see them. And she was right. She said that SWV is traveling, because they was like, well, we do these amount of shows during a year. And Candy pretty much said, well, you guys are oversaturating the market. They are seeing you too much. People are seeing you too much. So you should be cutting back your shows. And then they was like, well, we smart business women. We've been doing this forever. And I'm thinking, if y'all were so smart and y'all been doing this forever, why is it that Escape is getting paid almost 3 times more than y'all do for a show? So y'all doing all these shows and getting less paid, and Escape is doing less shows and getting paid more than y'all.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, sis. Exactly.
But
make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that SWV did put a post up as well. They were showing basically the numbers of them compared to Escape, as far as shows, as far as tickets sold. Like Gail said, for the sake of verses, they should be equal for at least one show. What do you think?
Correct.
I think so too. But the thing was, Mona was trying to get them to do shows together throughout the world. So at first they were assuming that it was going to be one show. And Mona said, yes, she started out thinking that way, but then she figured that it would go bigger from the audience.
Ooh, I'm trying to hold my tongue. I'm sorry, baby. As soon as you said that about Mona, you talking about Mona Scott?
Right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about Mona.
I don't like her either.
The old girl, because you know what? She put us, as in Black women, and I'm going to speak for Black women because I'm all Black. I got a little Cherokee. My mom half Cherokee, but baby, I'm Black, okay? Because my father's all Black. So my thing is that that lady right there on all reality shows, even Housewives, whatever she did, like when she was doing what Cardi B them and all that stuff right there. Every time a Black woman come across her, it seemed like she put them in a bad light, to where no matter whether it's in a situation and she's ready to just put it out there.
Yes.
She disturbs my soul, and she's disgusting. As a businesswoman and a Black woman, all of us is not of that nature. And it pissed me off because she out there and they're gonna stereotype us from her doing. That's not right. That's not right.
I respect their hustle. I respect their hustle, but I do not like Mona at all. Mona is almost like Zeus Network to me. Like she is like Zeus Network to me. As soon as I seen Tosh go tell Candy, Tamika has a new deal coming up. I knew Mona was behind it. She walked in when she walked in that room, because I'm like, Taj is really laid back. She's cool. She's not really into the mess. She has told us 100 times she is not for the mess, and she's usually the one who gets everybody together from SWP, to calm down. So to see her walk in that walking Candy house in the second episode and say, well, Tamika is about to do another deal. I knew Mona was behind it. I'm like, they pushing her to go in there and tell to see how Candy is gonna react.
Could I say this?
Yes. Go ahead, Mom.
You guys know, if you go to Bravo on YouTube, the first 2 episodes, full episodes, are there, right? And I'm going to tell you, like, you can get Bravo free from certain apps, but Bravo have stopped every app to only give you 2 episodes. So you'll get the first 2 for free, but you can go right here on YouTube and go to Bravo, and both of those, that first, the second, and the pilot, the full verses are on there. Now, the one that just dropped Sunday, I don't know if they're going to drop it soon, but I know they usually put it on their page. So if y'all don't want to buy it, it's free over there.
Yeah, I seen it on YouTube. I seen it on, because I was like, oh my God, they can put up the whole show on YouTube. It was somebody in China who had posted it on YouTube.
Get a copyright.
I was like, let me watch this before it be taken down.
But Bravo has them, y'all. If you go to Bravo, it's on there. Because like when Marie did the show the other day, I was like, I gotta get into this because sis gonna do it. And I went over there, and that's how I found it. So I wasn't gonna miss tonight.
Yeah, it's on Bravo, and I think it's on OWN too. OWN network. They showing it on YouTube also.
But I have seen that Chinese channel.
You seen the Chinese channel too?
They show all full episodes. They really do.
Yeah.
But it is there.
How do y'all feel about the mom?
That's what we were talking about. The mom, in my opinion, the mother shows favoritism to me between, largely with the amount of love going towards Latosha, and Tamika. Is that who you're asking about? I believe that mother is showing favoritism, and I think the reason why she's showing favoritism because I really believe that Rocky and Latosha have been hooking that mama up. They're taking care of her financially.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm like, how did she get a house? I'm like, where'd she get that house from? And the husband left her, and she said she was a homemaker. So you helped them spend that money. That's why you keep saying,
yes,
they ain't take your money because they gonna bust you out right along with.
Right, Mama, we gave you 10,000 of it.
And I felt like in my soul when she was telling her mom, when you remember on the episode when she was out there by the car and they supposed to have cut, and the mom was telling the producer, you can leave my D house and this, that, and the other. I said, that right there is really real. I said, you can tell it because all of us have had an episode somewhere with our parents, right? And it took me back something that happened with me and my father. And I was like, I don't care who we in front of. Don't lie. It's not true. And you lying on me. Why would you do that? And he was doing it to keep a good face, good card, and had to come back and apologize and just tell the truth of that. I didn't want to put you in my family business, but that's my daughter's business and she have a right, but I don't think her mom is never going to clean it up. It's always been like that with her mama and Tasha when it came down to them 2 girls. And I really do think Rocky them always have gave her things.
Yeah.
But did you see how the mom didn't say, what are you talking about this money? What do you mean? They stole what? She didn't say they stole what? What do you mean?
Busted.
Girl, explain. She just said, they didn't take nothing from you. She automatically went to they didn't do it, which lets me know that she had a part in
Mhm.
Yes.
Exactly.
it. And she absolutely knew what was done.
She looked very guilty, period. She looked guilty,
Mm-hmm.
period. And
Yep.
she did not act surprised about this. Her,
Nope.
Rodney, and Natasha allegedly, I think that they talked about it. They discussed it on what they're going to
Mm-hmm.
say. They probably didn't really think, though, that Tamika was going to bring that shit out on that show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She brought it out.
Yeah.
I was
When
very
that came,
shocked.
when she said that, I fell back.
I
And
was shocked
then
as hell.
Candy said it's going to be a lot more that comes out. So I can't. She said that they have did stuff against a lot of people. She said that on her Amazon Live.
I can't wait.
I seen her Amazon Live, and she was saying that they have did a lot more stuff. So they are now supposedly, word out on the street is, I was watching another channel, and they said that they had nudes of Tamika, because remember he said he was going to do something
Right.
to Tamika.
Like,
He was like, she'll pay later. So now this person said on their YouTube channel that they are getting a lot of information, and they didn't want to make it public because they thought it was lies. But then they heard it again from someone else. Now this person hangs out with Nene or whatever.
mhm.
So this person was sent a lot of, and she has a huge YouTube channel, but she was sent a lot of information about Tamika and nudes and stuff like that, and told her she don't retract. They want this person to put it out that if she don't retract what she said, then they're gonna put the nudes out of her and like try to ruin her marriage.
And they said,
And
That's crazy.
now these are news, or are these news with nude with someone else? Like another news?
I didn't watch it. It was just too much for me. I was like, I'm out. Plus I was tired. And I was like, I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna send you I'm gonna inbox it to you on your Instagram.
But you see how dirty folks are?
Yep.
Let me take a minute to thank Simply Gail. Thank you so much for becoming a member, sister. She says, when she told the crew to leave like that, I knew right then Tamika was telling the truth. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
it's that doggone husband of Tasha's that has her in this mess. Right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm
Exactly.
telling you, he acts like a little beach. Excuse my friends. That's gonna be my thing for me. Act like a little beach. He does.
But this is not his first rodeo. I personally
Mm-mm.
believe that both of them was having their little rendezvous with different people. I don't think that she let hers got about, because come on, let's be real. If he's been doing this for years, what woman we will hold out for a long time, because a woman is not different.
Right.
But anybody get tired of being sick and tired. So I don't think that she's just been humbled. Now I know this might be off topic, but I gotta bring it up, please, Marie. Candy, I just can't. I think Real Housewives made me see how she really was. Like, I stopped watching the show because it was just defaming them, their characters in real life, just bringing them down as in black women. But how she tried to play, like right now with her and Tamar out here in this news, I really believe what Tamar is saying. I don't care who don't like Tamar. At the end of the day, she have her ways, but everybody else do too. And one thing I don't think she's doing is lying on Candy. And all Candy do every time somebody brings something up, it was like on the Real Housewives, the lies. You know what? You always that crying and all that stuff. I'm like, girl, shut it up. I said, because you putting on up here. That's why I do not do Candy with that tank old head, because she always got something going on. Her and little toddler short self sitting up there talking about jumping on that girl. He less than a man, but old dude got him straight. Tamar fiance.
Oh yes, he did. He from New Orleans, honey. He's an ex-Marine. Hello.
Okay.
I don't know if I used to hate Candy, and I used to hate Candy, really I did, because I felt like, especially when I found out like she had went behind everybody back to become a producer.
Right.
But now I'm starting to feel like, was any of that true? So I don't really know because I've also Todd just does not seem like that to me.
Like what?
I
What about
watch him
trying to fight a woman? That's what you're talking about.
because yeah, I don't see him running up to a woman because he stopped Apollo, he stopped Peter.
I don't think that he would just hit her, but I think he got a stinky mouth because he
Yeah.
loved to be in women's business. And I've
Right.
seen that during Housewives.
Right. Let me say something right quick. I do think that there was an altercation. I do think there was an altercation,
Mhm.
but I think Tamar kind of exaggerated a little bit as far as saying that Todd was going to beat up. I do think he said some dead false shit to her. I do think he said some false stuff to her, but I don't think he said that he was going to, hit her or, Tamar can exaggerate a little bit. And I like
Yeah.
Tamar. I do like her. Candy, I'm not crazy about. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not crazy about Candy. She kind of underhands too. She kind of have a tendency to underhand everyone else. Candy is about her bag. We know this.
Mhm.
You need to let certain bags go or get the bag the right way. It's like she'll run your ass over to get the bag. You know what I mean? But I don't think that he threatened her like with physically hitting her. I do think he did get in this in women mess. I do think he did it. But I don't think he was trying to threaten to physically hurt her. She just ran and told her man that she kind of messy. Oh, daddy, he tried to hit me. She's kind of
She
started.
said
As you know,
she said what he said. She
Yes.
said what he said. He turned around. She said, "Me and Candy was all in my face, like," and she was like, he ran over, picked up Candy, and grabbed Candy away. And he turned around and said, "This is to my words." He turned around and said, "You know what it is."
oh,
Maybe
That wasn't what she put out back in what was it, November, December? That wasn't what she said. She
what she
said
said?
what did she say?
she her video, she did a video on, I think it's on Instagram, but it's all over YouTube right now. She said he ran over, picked up Todd. I mean, Todd picked up Candy, grabbed her away, and he turned around and looked at her and said, "You know what it is." That,
Mm-hmm.
but you made it into a big thing and said they tried to jump me in
Right.
November. In November,
Right. I just think she's, dramatic, extra drama. And she wanted her man she wanted to see what type of reaction her man would have. And like I said, she
mm-hmm.
gonna get him in some shit he can't get out of, honestly. She is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he from New Orleans, but I don't think, well, I think when Todd told her, you know what it is, maybe he's trying to tell her that Candy will whoop her or something. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, maybe he was just like, walk away because you know what it is for it go, because they was about to do a show, and nobody wants to. They both got to go on stage. They all got to go on stage. Nobody wants to be upset coming from out of a fight. So to me, it seemed like he just was trying to let her know, like, I'm getting her before I let her at you.
Right. That's what I think too.
She said a lot more than that on, and then why bring it up now when everybody was asking you then?
Yeah, I don't
So
understand that.
everybody was in your comments asking you then, but now you're gonna say somebody called in on Andy's show and asked me. You didn't have to answer.
You sure didn't.
But she answered, and now every time she talk about it, she like, watch my show, get my new CD, get my new record.
She's promoting herself. She's promoting herself through the drama.
And my man said, and she just act like she's 15. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to like Tamar.
Now, Sarah says, you are right. The housewives are denigrating women, especially the Black franchises. I am so disgusted by the last season. That's what Sarah said. And then Simply Gal says, y'all know she's super dramatic, but I believe her. She is super dramatic. She is. You can see that from the whole show, how she's so damn dramatic. She is.
I think the Braxtons painted her, and y'all know how production is. I was just talking about it on on my channel the other day, they edit and they cut things that they
Yeah.
want to and make you be seen in a certain light. I don't think
Mhm.
that Bravo, none of them support and hold up Black women in a good light. Every show they put a Black woman on, she got to be fighting. She got to be this, that, and other, the most lowest things. That's why I don't watch any of those shows, because it's like, dog, you can't show where she got this. If they show her in a light that she's made it, they're going to show right behind that how she went wrong with it. And
Yeah.
I kept seeing that being just repetitive on every show that was full of Black women. And I was just like, I just can't do it anymore.
But
Because
they allow the producers to do that. I'll be like, hell no, you need to cut and edit that back like it was, buddy.
Right, because Candy was talking about that, how they cut scenes from the second and how they threw stuff around, and it wasn't like that. But they always do stuff like that. And it's like you have to, it's good that they have their platforms, because Tamika came out with her girls on her YouTube page and she was talking about what all happened and about the money and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is so real, because they're never going to just tell the story, because drama sells. So
Right.
drama, the better the ratings are going to be about the show. But I think it's ridiculous when it come down to it.
I do think.
Yeah, guys.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Marie. Go ahead, Marie.
They have the opportunity when they're doing these interviews after the show, or after shows, or interviews futuristically. That is their opportunity to say, hey, editing screwed me over. I just want y'all to know that was editing. That's not me. Sometimes they have a tendency to keep it going. What do y'all think?
I think so, because even Candy said on Speak On It, she said that Coco, when I told her, when not Coco, but when Taj walked in to tell Candy that Tamika had got her own little, Tasha had got her own little thing going on again, and Candy was like, well, this ain't the first time she did it, so I knew something was going on, because they was like, she was acting the same way. But Candy also said they edited that a lot, because she said that they didn't show the part where Taj also went off and was saying that Coco did the same thing.
Right.
They was like, she had a lot. She said that Coco said she said that Taj said a lot more about Coco. And they edit that part out. So they didn't want to make Taj look bad, I guess.
Right. But they can make the women look bad.
But yeah. Candy, like, I don't care. They always trying to make me the bad person on every show. And even though she ain't that great, but still, they was like, we don't want to break up SWV, but y'all already broke up, so we'll just keep going with y'all.
I was shocked when I found out that Lily had been homeless. Oh my God. And sleeping in her car and stuff. I didn't even know she went through that with a regular job. Could you imagine the humiliation of that? Somebody's going to be an adult, but they're going to be a child at the same time and ignorant, and going to be rude. So they hear them like, that your song, girl, on the radio.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was just like, oh wow. And I remember her telling the story before all this happened, and SWV was getting back together. Yeah, and she was like, I was the one sleeping in my D car. Y'all had this or that. I was effed over. And I was like, oh my God. So
what caused her to be homeless? What did she kind of get on some kind of substance or something, allegedly? Or something like that?
No, I thought it was the money, as far as in their royalties and stuff from way back when, of how they weren't paid out and how they spent their money. Let's get that.
She said because they always, they said back then, they all, even Candy and them said they all were pretty much in bad deals back then. They really was just trying to get out. And once Coco was like the lead singer, so once she said, I'm about to leave and do my own thing, and she said, forget everything else, there was no more money. They had a little bit of money, but they also owed a lot of stuff as well. So she was like, that's how they lost everything. And Coco was doing good. And what's her name? Todd. She had her husband. Her and her husband had money, so she was okay. I don't understand how Lily couldn't like go to Taj and say, "Hey," because I
Yeah,
understand that Coco went through a. She was having. She didn't understand that she was bipolar, I guess, back
yeah.
then. So I don't understand. Like, how do you not have any family or anybody to go to?
But it's
Did
like
she
that
cut
though.
everybody? Do you cut everybody off? Like, there was nobody that you was helping or taking care of
If there
that
was,
will
Mhm. It's
that
sad.
will want to help you. That's sad. That's sad. That almost broke me too. That and
Mhm.
the son. That and Coco's son almost took me out.
See, I
Wow.
haven't seen the one from Sunday, guys. Marie, you seen that one?
No, how can I wait to watch it? It's
Yeah, I
on.
Oh,
gotta
why?
watch
I'm
that.
not gonna talk about that then. My
I
bad.
saw him crying and stuff,
Wasted.
but I didn't know. But I get it when she say, I understand because this music industry, it's like selling his soul to him down
Mhm.
there. And when it come down to it, I get what she's wanting her son to do and not get caught up. One of her children already there. And this stuff can be up and then it can be down. You
Yeah.
understand
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But a career, baby, it can go up and go down too, but you're guaranteed 9 times out of 10. You hear what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I
Right.
feel for
Hmm.
her about that. And I like that her mother had done it in and was like, right now you might want to sing, just like now you want to sing. Later in the past, you wanted to be a dentist. And she was telling them about that. And I was like, yeah, that's real talk. But his mom was sitting up there like, boy, please, I don't want you singing. But I did
Indeed.
understand it as a parent, I understood it. So what do you
Yeah,
think?
because he was getting. She said he's getting all. She said he was getting all great grades in dentist school already. And she was
Mhm.
like, why can't you do that and music? So as a parent, I do understand that because this music industry is wow. 1 minute you on and 1 minute you off. And we see so many good people fall off and end up just like Lily
Right.
was.
I tell my son that all the time too. I was like, well, you can go to college and learn how to work the back end of the music, like how to, make beats or whatever the hell they need to do, be a producer, a manager, music manager, something else to help you, make money while you're trying to make it in this industry. Because, he tries to rap, he's a rapper, but he has to go to school, period. He knows that. I can say
Mm,
my son is, I wish he would go to school, but maybe in the future he'll see if he does, he's not successful, maybe he'll go back to school. But this lady is asking, Miss Simple Gal says, did Coco go gospel before?
I think she was dipping in it, wasn't she, Tawana? Wasn't she
I
in before, like in the past?
yeah, she did go. She
I'll let
did
her
go
say.
gospel, and it did not work
Uh, but I'm glad
because
this woman that was
when
the,
you leave somebody in a bad way,
yeah,
it does not work. When you
yeah,
leave, like you, especially trying to go in the gospel world,
Hmm.
that is going to always be behind. You cannot leave. Even with,
contradiction.
I'm a church girl, so my pastor always told me like, don't leave a church in a bad way. Don't leave family. And they were all raised with church family.
Mm-hmm.
They should know better. Like you just don't up and leave you. It's a right way to do things.
Right.
You don't just cut off. If you want to be that, then you could still be that, but you just don't cut off. You be like, hey, I'm gonna give y'all time to get this. What do y'all think? I want to leave, but I'm gonna give y'all time to get y'all self together. We're gonna rock this new album out. We're gonna say it's our last one and we retiring. You know,
And don't burn bridges,
don't
don't.
burn. Yeah.
That's what this
It didn't
thing.
work. And she thought she was all that and she left SWV and it didn't work out.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yep.
And she ended up going, she said she was like to the point of flipping out. And that's what happened when you give yourself over to the devil, your
Yep.
mind and everything is gone. And
Mhm.
she
Right.
ended up being bipolar and said she didn't find out until she had thoughts of taking someone out.
Right.
Mhm.
She probably was. Look what happened to her. Okay, she started getting mental
Mm-hmm.
things to happen to her. She got a divorce as well, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Divorce, and she looked like she was kind of hurt from the divorce, but at the same time, kind of ready. I'm not sure. Kind of, torn for the divorce. I guess she, like Tasha, wanted to stay married for the hell of it, but didn't want to, That's what I think with Coco. She just was having bad luck, considering how she did the other lady. She was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the same thing is going to happen to Tasha.
I'm hoping that
I feel like it's gonna be color purple until you do right by me.
Here it is. Here it is, right here, right there. Tasha, you got. I just, I'm not trying to judge and I'm not trying to wish nothing negative on her, but she will see. Karma is a beast. She said, "It doesn't pay being dirty. It really doesn't pay being dirty, but." We just got to be realistic. It's some dirty ass people out here. It is.
Yeah.
And it's such dirty people out here that you just can't trust no darn body.
But it's so messed up when it's your sister or your brother or your mom.
Right.
Like that's the lowest, that's the dirtiest of the dirtiest when it's somebody that close to you. That hurts like nothing. And Tamika has been backing them. She knew that they were lying all that time, even back then, way back then when Latosha brought out all them allegations and went off on Candy on the radio and was lying and stuff and then changed her mind and backtracked later. Tamika stood with her during that time. And for her to take something, Tamika would not. I don't feel like Tamika is lying about that. For her to take something when she backed you through all of that, I would be the same way. I'm done. I'm about to step back from y'all now.
But wait. I'm gonna say this now, sis. When it come down to what Tasha said on that radio about Candy, I don't care. I feel like something or somewhat of it was true because of Candy's own reputation and character back then. And I feel like the part about Jermaine Dupri, dad, and him, I believe that. And I believe that Jermaine is not the type that's going to just come out. He's not that thuggish guy anymore.
Right.
He's a man.
Yes.
And I don't think that he'll indulge into it. But I truly believe that because back when they were young, Candy had a name for sleeping with anybody in the industry, honey. And it was bad. And I remember because I used to follow them. And it's like, I feel like she shouldn't have brought it out on the radio. I feel like she was paid to shut up or threaten that, hey, sis, I know some things about you too. You better shut it up or retract it and say it's not true. And I believe sometimes Candy have power over people of stuff that she always know. That's why she keep her receipts, but she don't keep her receipts for her. And she didn't keep her card either when she first got with him. So that's why I feel like how I feel about Candy, because it's in between. And what she does is try to throw the attention off of who she really is or her dirt. Yeah, because she never take accountability for things that she did. And I've watched her for years and I've never seen that girl say, I was wrong about this, that, and the other. Like on Housewives, Portia, she apologized. Candy never did. And she sat there and I'm always the I believe they're doing stuff down there in them chambers.
I don't think Portia and Phaedra lied about that either. But Candy did say that she dated that married man, Riley's father, I believe. She did say she did that. And I believe a little bit and a little bit not about what Latosha said. I don't believe that she slept with the father, but we all know that she slept with Jermaine Dupri. Now she probably
about the father because him and Jermaine used to hang together back in the day, baby. See, I'm 40. I'm about to be 44. I remember. And see, that's why I say that about the dad, because the dad was knocking down. The dad was a little bit pimp out here, honey. That's all
I know. I know. I'm about to be 48. I know. But
go ahead a little bit before I finish. Go
ahead, Marie.
No, you go ahead.
But I think she just I felt like she owned up to a lot of it. Not on Housewives though, but I felt she owned up to a lot of the stuff back in the past. But she may not have known that Jermaine Dupri was letting her be lead so he could sleep with her. Because she said they did not get together until the third album. So he was probably letting her be lead for most of those songs because he was setting her up to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Could have been. Yeah.
It could have been. Yeah.
So I think Tasha had a little bit. I think she was a little bit right there. I still don't know about the father, but I think she was.
But she was humping up on everybody.
What was you fixing to say?
No, I was going to say that going back to Tamika with the mom and Latosha, you can see the hurt in Tamika as far as, both of them double teaming her with lying, saying that this did not happen, right? And I found it interesting how her mother could sit up and just, both of them sit up and look her in the eye and just lie. Like, that didn't happen. Like, why? It was just.
It's like you can't trust it. No
right.
More.
And that's her mother, especially the mom. It's like, Mama, you my mama, and you sit up and lie for her. Like, really? You're supposed to be neutral in this. The hell?
Right.
It just.
The mom was supposed to take a seat back and say, "I'm gonna let y'all talk about this and discuss it."
Absolutely right.
Y'all ain't
why would she be screaming? No, she didn't. No, she didn't take nothing.
Right.
How do you know? Were you there? How do you know?
Right. She up
She
here
fought hard, though, girl. She was fighting hard because she rocking that woman is taking care of her.
Marie, I want you to start. I want to talk back about Unique, y'all, because like that right there. My thing is this, y'all. Now you've been sleeping with this man all this time, and I don't think. And with her saying that it was other women, why your butt ain't been came out here? She sound like she clouting to me. I don't care.
He haven't been came out because he was still doing the damn thing. He was still taking care of her. He was still treating her right. He was still being with her. He was still handling the side business. He was until she got pregnant. She got pregnant. That's when he started flipping the script in a way. And he wanted.
What happened to the babies? She said 2 babies. What happened to the babies?
She said she pretty much admitted that she went and took care of something.
The first one.
Yes, but from what I understand, there is a child.
Right so now. The second one, she had it.
Yes, and if you look at her video again, go to her video, "Timeless Love" on her channel. Make sure y'all go check out her channel. She plays a conversation of her, the conversation between she and him. Okay, but he struck her, so she couldn't play his part anymore of him speaking on the phone. She recorded it. And she just basically telling him that, she heard the baby's heartbeat and she wanted to have a baby. He was like trying to pump her up to, go back and handle that one as well. But she didn't do it.
She need to put that on Twitter. He can't strike it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Unique, you hear me? Go put that on Twitter, girl. Yes. He can't strike it on Twitter.
That's it. You hear me?
You see the looks on her face when she let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, are you talking about Latosha's face when she let the cat out of the bag? Let me know, because Tasha's face was cracked and on the ground. Her and her mama's face was cracked and on the ground.
Marie, Sarah. Good night, Sarah.
She says, "Thank you, ladies, for a good gossip this evening. You're welcome. It's midnight here. Oh my goodness, it is. Thank you for coming, Sarah.
Oh wow,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah."
She said she better go to bed. Oh, okay, Sarah. Thank you so very much.
Good night.
Yes. So yeah. Hold on, let's see here. Oh, yes. Good night, Sarah. Thank you for coming. She's way up in the UK. Yeah, shout out to the UK.
Yes, I love the UK. Hey, we just got back. We stay over in Europe, man.
So she is talking about Latosha. She's saying Latosha's face was cracked and on the ground, basically. What? And she told, oh, girl, when she said that, I was like, because I was watching it, chilling, just watching it.
Wait a minute.
Like, what?
Marie, what happened? She just told Tasha, I got his baby.
No, she was saying that Tasha's face was cracking on the ground when it came down to, I'm thinking that when Tamika told that she took that money. when her mom and her were fronting the money. But Tasha, she's been pretty much playing it cool. She's been on several interviews, but on the last interview, she claims to have knowledge that there is no child. But again, guys, it's on Tasha K's own platform, Tasha K Live. We can't see it. Hopefully she'll bring it to YouTube, but she is giving her all the receipts. Look at her last video. She shows Unique there with her, and she shows everything. And Tasha even admits to seeing that man's penis allegedly. So I really want to see that interview. Damn.
Me too.
I somebody screenshot it, but she's gonna strike you. She is gonna strike you. She is. She said Tasha in the mama's face. Right. She's talking about Tasha in the mama's face when Tamika told. I'm so glad Tamika told on her ass on national TV. I am so glad.
Did you see her? I saw her face when they were standing in there. Tasha just was like, no, you didn't. She was like, no, you didn't, girl. We on TV.
And the mom was adamant. She did not take, ma'am, you don't know. Stop. You knew. I think she does know that they took that money. But she was just, trying to,
I think she probably spent some of it. But I don't think she knows what that have done to her character as us of being in the public eyes. But I'm glad she was hurt, because at the end of the day, you can't lie to us. You know what I'm saying? And what got me when Tamika told her, you're not the group, and she's like, I am the group. I am. I think that's on the new episode, because I was like, oh, I must see that, because they showed a highlight. And I don't know what it's gonna be about, but because I haven't watched it. But I'm like, who mama said that time I am the group? I was the group when I gave you the mic. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm not gonna even say nothing because y'all haven't watched it yet.
I said, wait, I'm gonna get off this live. As soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna find something to eat. I'm gonna sit there and be like, y'all know how to do it. Right there in the very end, see what's going on. I cannot love your channel. Oh my God, we're gonna have to binge it. How many episodes? They said it's only 6 episodes. I hope they renew the season. Shit. What do y'all say?
Only 6?
Yeah,
it's only 6. They was trying to see how it was gonna go.
It's going good, y'all. Keep it going.
I think they rated, I believe some other people were saying like they were the top rated show on Bravo.
That is great.
Wow.
Believe me, they are coming back.
Yes.
I don't know, because SWV is feeling some type of way.
They may not come back.
They getting mad because they are watching it now and they feel like they getting a lot of shade. Like they feel like they seen Candy and Tamika making faces and stuff, and then they seen like them saying stuff after the fact, so they kind of feeling a little way.
Licking kisses. Thank you for being a member, sister. How you doing?
Me, Tawana. It's the shade for me.
I'm telling you, that was the only episode I seen. Actually, I started episode 1 and I couldn't really get into it, but then I watched that episode where she was telling about the money being taken. I was like, oh shit, it's on now. I even subscribed to Tamika. Tamika has a YouTube channel as well. Y'all know that, right?
I got her. I don't have.
I'm subscribed to her, so make sure y'all go subscribe to Tamika's YouTube, Tamika Scott's YouTube channel as well. She'll be giving it to you on there too, honey.
That's
and
what
So make sure you have all the notifications set.
I subscribed to her first.
She came on my algorithm. I was like, oh hell yeah.
And then I subscribed because somebody else told me Candy talking about it on her Amazon Prime Live, and I ran over there and subscribed. So I'm subscribed to everybody.
I need to be subscribed to everybody, because I'm like, how the heck they be getting all this tea like this? A lot of these CCs are subscribed to every single person. So I went and subscribe to everybody on IG, She said, I subscribed already. Yes, Simply Gal. Make sure you subscribe to Tawana to Inspire as well. That's Tawana right there at the bottom, the little beautiful Tawana. Her channel is called Tawana to Inspire. I don't know why the hell I can't put a link here. I need a damn moderator. I need to mod Tawana.
Wait, I'm fixing to try to find her and put her in. Oh, wait.
I need to mod Tawana. But if she can, just, put links in if you want. Help me out. But subscribe to Tawana to Inspire. There's also a channel called Bring the Mess. Make sure you subscribe to that one. Subscribe to Feast with Her Niece. Guys, go check out Feast with Her Niece while you're watching the show. So you can pretend as if you're eating.
Y'all don't go over there hungry.
Huh?
I told him don't go over there hungry.
Looking good. She says,
I love watching Feast with Cornice.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Or which name simply damn it, I'm trying to put a link in here. Hold on, y'all. But y'all keep talking while I try to get the link. Man, I don't know why I can't get it.
Did you?
Share. She's asking how to spell the name. Simply Gallus, guys.
Which one? I got two. I have my channel is Tawana to Inspire, TAWANA, TAWANA with the number 2, and then Inspire, INSPIRE. I'm trying to get on my other phone now.
I'm subscribed to you already, lady. Surely.
You already inspired me, and then I have a. I'll be talking to you on your page, girl.
Yeah, I be watching your stuff.
And then I have a crazy alter ego, and that is Bring the Mess. That's my other channel, Bring the Mess TV.
I found Tawana link to her page, guys. You can just click it if y'all see that link right there. Yeah, Tawana, I be watching your stuff, girl.
Thank you. I got to drop 2 videos today.
I be trying not to leave a lot of comments because I be want to DM Marie and tell her, hey, girl, listen, this is what I think about this, that, and other. But I try not to, I try not to just, you can support people. And like, I ain't got my name up here right now. It's Cornice. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, y'all know how these YouTube streets is, but we ain't gonna get
Oh my God. I be thinking, should I change my name sometime? But then I'm like, forget it. I done left so many comments, so many places to follow Tawana to Inspire. So I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna change my name. But these YouTubers be out here crazy.
I enjoy your channel, Marie, because you can come over here, you can relax. I really like it. I'd be mad, girl, when I don't catch you. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie. Ed, come in here, because Ed can tell you. He was like, well, who is Marie? I'm like,
I thought he was straight out of Louisiana.
No, he's from Philly and Boston.
I thought he was straight. I was like, oh, she got a Cajun man.
No. And look, he was like, did you catch her when me and Jasper was on our way back to his condo? He was like, I said, hey, make sure my computer is charged up, my laptop, get it out of my office. He was like, Miss Marie must coming on. I was like, yeah.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yes, I think you're awesome. That's all.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Damn, I gotta see how I can mod this guy. Shit, and Feast Cornice too.
Thank you, Gail.
Mom, and help me, be able to put links and stuff in the channel. I just went to y'all channels and tried to get y'all links. I don't see the damn links. Oh, I'm just blind as hell. Y'all know we're bifocals.
See, this is what you do. Marie, like it's easy to copy ours, but if you go to the person's page on a laptop and up there in that search engine where it has HTTP. For like when you if you hit my page and you're under like home, so the link for the channel is up there in your bar. Just copy it and come back.
Okay, in my bar. I thought we was
in your browser.
Hold on, let me try it right now.
Look somebody up and then copy the browser. Don't go to nothing on their page. Just stay to when you pull their page up.
I see it. Damn it. Yeah. Control C. Okay, so this is from the Feast with Cornice's channel. Boom.
Thank you.
And then let's get to UNYKUE Inspire. She has great content as well, guys. I just want to tell everybody thank you for coming. I really do appreciate you all coming. And I hope you guys continue to come to the lives. This live was really great.
Gail was awesome.
It really was awesome. Tawana is so pretty, golly.
Thank you, Marie.
I'm telling you, Marie. That's her daughter. She was like, "Stop playing." I said, "Girl, I thought that was your child." She looked just like you. That was your daughter, right?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, "Girl, you look good."
I knew it though. The baby looked just like her. I was like, "Oh, they're so cute."
Right? That baby looked like her. So here are their links, guys. Also, let me give Lake and Kiss's link, guys, while we're in here. Like I say, thank y'all so much for joining the membership. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel as well. I really appreciate y'all for supporting my channel. I really do. Like I said, I wanted to start uploading, but today I had a really great time. So I'm ready. I don't care what they say. It's gonna make you kiss.
And y'all know the show come out. Y'all got to hurry up and watch the third show because the next one come out Sunday.
Sure
Maybe
do.
I cannot wait. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to definitely watch this show right now. There's Liking Kisses. Else.
Thank you, Simply. I'm sorry, Marie.
Thank you guys for being my members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to become a member. What I think get, girl?
Membership, yeah.
Let me see.
Let me try. Thank you guys for becoming members. Just thank you for Tawana, Fees, everyone who has continued to support my little old channel. Thank y'all.
And please hit the like. Please hit the like while you guys are here.
Get on in the damn algorithm, please.
Hit the like and subscribe.
Right.
Here is my channel. Let me see if I can find that damn link for the members. My membership names are funny. It's all I know, y'all. You're gonna have to press the join button, Mom. I'm sorry, I cannot find that shit. Please forgive me.
It's okay. Like if you got a video for your membership, like when you go inside that video, Marie, it's gonna give you another HTTP, and that should take it straight to your membership.
Okay, because you know what? I've been improvising this whole time, and I had to teach myself all this myself. So,
or you can go
right next to the subscribe button. It says join.
Yes. It does say join right next to the subscribe button. But I'm gonna see what she says as far as the link right quick. She said if I have a video, I do have a video here. Girl, this video was crazy, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let me see. I was on this video mocking people. Jesus. I was mocking other content creators. Y'all probably hear it. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can listen to that while I can get this. Come on, thing.
So, do we know how old Unique Child is? Do we know how old the baby is?
That baby's
the
7.
child.
That baby's 7.
I think the baby.
Stop playing.
I think the baby is probably no more. I would say maybe a year or so. Because remember, she came out last year with her stomach, her supposed stomach. So.
Oh wow! And she hasn't posted the child, have she?
No, she has not posted the child.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see. Here we are. Where the damn link at?
I had just became a member and stuff.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Thank you, because I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Visa Kenny's.
I'm fixing to get your membership thing. Also, you can go in your analytics and make a copy from your membership.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that link.
Yes, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Let me get back down here. Let me see. Thank you. I gotta put Just Valencia's Just Valencia's channel here as well. Thank you, Peace Cunnies. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Gail is awesome. You're welcome, sis. Gail is so awesome.
I had a great time on this live, though. I really did. Just a wonderful time to, be up here with y'all. I just really had a good time. Let's see it, Valencia. I'm like,
this was fun.
What, Lord? Let's see it.
I was trying to run home so I could catch you and hop on.
Ooh, me too. She always support. Thank you for just supporting me. She does. She supports me. Peace with Kanice support me. I had problems with the StreamYard. Peace with Kanice. Like, girl, I got you. This is Just Valencia's link, guys, as well. So make sure y'all hit those links. Please click the links, guys, and subscribe and watch their content. They have really great content. Now, Peace with Kanice shit would make you want to go buy some food stamps and get. I can't afford that. I cannot afford that. And they're huge. It's huge, guys. I'm like, oh.
But
I said, why can't I be her friend? I want to live next door to her.
I was telling my son, now I'm go both ways, but you see how this girl slumming on this damn crab leg. I really want I'm like, girl, I
Well, you
mean,
gonna get me in trouble. Ed be telling me, don't do that, baby. He was like, guys are watching. He was like, please. I was like, don't remind me of that. I'm just eating my food. And he was like, I know. But I'm gonna tell you, because the other night I was watching you. I'm supposed to feel like that because you my wife. But I had to think, if I feel like this,
girl, I'll be like into it.
But that's what get the views. I mean,
F it up, girl. F it up, Feast. I'll be like that.
that's what get the views.
One time I actually cursed in one of her comments. I had to go back and change. I'm like, that shit look good. Like, that shit look good. Oh, girl. Please look at Feast with these lives. God. Oh, that food be looking good. Jesus.
Ladies. Tawana, when is your birthday? If you don't mind.
May the 30th.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, mine is April 3rd. Look, y'all, Marie, I'm gonna DM you because I want you to help me with something on the live, and I would love if you would be there. And Tawana, if you would come up too, I'm gonna set the notification for it like next week or whatnot, and I'm only gonna let a few people on my panel because you know I'd be scared and I don't go live a lot. So I trust you, ladies, and I watch you guys. So I would love if you guys could join me.
Absolutely.
But I'll put it
Absolutely.
and we're gonna be eating that stuff and cutting the monkey and stuff.
I got some lobster in my freezer right now.
I don't want to do no live mukbang with me, sweetie.
I don't know if I can eat live.
She looks so beautiful because she takes care of herself. She eats, herbs and water. Thank God
Marie, stop.
Without the water, but I need to drink water. I bet you if I drink water, I'll be looking so refreshing. Bro. You say, oh yeah.
Marie, get out of here, girl. You stacked to the nines. I will look.
Right. What you looking at? But
girl, you look good.
50-some years old. I said she lying.
I know. When she was dancing with them shorts on, that little short jumpsuit, and she got up and started dancing, I said, okay.
No, like, it's too old to be listening to trap music. I'm like, girl, I was raised on trap music, so I'm the hell with you.
And Marie be on it. She
my
really
son said, I can't dance. Mom, you can't dance. I was like, shit, I can dance sitting down. People bring Well, I stand up, I'm all beat.
It's a bop shoe sitting down.
So why did you join me on my birthday feast? What kind of you came on my birthday as well, right?
Yes, I did. I had fun too.
Yes. Simply Gal says seafood is her favorite. Gal, go over there to Feast with Cornelius.
Well, you got a Play-Doh video, honey. Y'all know what? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna keep my membership how it is, but I'm gonna let y'all ladies know. I had started my Facebook page up again on Facebook, and I'm thinking about. You know how you have to change up on different platforms, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking about the things that I cook. I might put it on that platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that would
shorts you do.
That would be good.
That
would be good.
Yes.
I swear I just slaved for that that gumbo. I swear, y'all, it was like cooking Thanksgiving dinner because everything was from scratch.
Y'all remember the chicken and dumplings I cooked recently? Why ate the whole slap me? And now I was like, oh my God, I bet y'all have like a hunk of damn flour in my stomach, I was tearing them up. Good. But I was thinking like if
I could tell by when you posted it and wrote on that, this is good. I say she in there about to eat the whole pot.
I was tearing them there. I was eating for breakfast, dinner. Oh my God, but your shorts piece with Kanice other shit too. I like your shorts.
You know what, Marie? We gotta talk, and Tawana, we three need to talk because it's a lot of stuff that I've seen. There's a lot of factual stuff that I have, and I just want all of us to grow. We all small content creators, and if we don't have a community that we can trust. YouTube ain't putting us out there. My impressions went from like 90,000. They down for every video now at 10,000.
Okay.
Make it make sense. No, ma'am. And I'm like, that's why my views have went down because I'm still doing the same thing. I started dropping shorts and they went away. I promise.
Wow, I need to do shorts. I don't know how to do shorts. I'm gonna learn, Tawana. We need to talk on the shorts. I really want to do some funny
Yeah,
stuff.
my shorts. I noticed. I looked at my shorts on both channels. All of my shorts are getting views. Like
People
my
want to see
shorts will be like 2,000, but I'll have like 290 some watches on a regular, 70 some watches
I
on a
want to be
regular
smooth by
video.
now. But I think that it's growing. So hopefully it's growing, with the right folks. So I'm excited about that. But I really want to do shorts as well. I do. I see both of y'all shorts. I love y'all shorts. I want to do like some funny stuff, like I used to do way back in the day, like parodies, like shorts, like TikToks or something. Yeah, I don't know. Something different, than what I have on the channel.
But I think TikTok, y'all keep watching that news because, like how it is, they're not gonna pull out of that stock. I don't see them doing that. And if they don't, the US say bye-bye. So at the end of the day, I really wonder what they're gonna do as far as with the stocks and stuff.
It is true. Once you're on that TikTok, whatever you think of, the shit is on your phone. You notice that?
Yeah.
When we were across seas, and even when I went over to work about 3 months ago, as government officials, you could not have a Chinese phone. Like certain phones, they won't let us have them on facilities or work with them as your personal either, because they hack us. They know all of our business. They worse than Google. Stop playing. And that's we should be very concerned about that. We should be very, very much concerned about it. So the thing about it, they said that even if you didn't make a TikTok account, if you just viewed on TikTok, everything that came from your phone or your Google that got you onto TikTok, they got all that, baby. Once you click.
But they are so high in they are so far beyond in technology than America is.
Yes, they are.
So there is no telling what they're doing. You see, the US let them get all the way over here before they knock that drone down. No telling what all that drone got.
That could have been some kind of biological weapon or any drone.
Yeah.
And you let
It got all the way here. What if it would have been some type of chemicals or anything in there, some type of explosion? It got this all the way here. That is just crazy to me.
What are y'all doing? I don't understand that.
Girl, Sleepy Biden got to wake up.
He like they get kind of soft there. They look like they kind of get a little soft there. Like they need to stay on the work. How can that crap be over here for all this time and they not know it? That is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm so glad that when they did hit it, that nothing else happened. It could have been like some kind of just a disease or any damn thing. Yeah. Since I have put the word seafood in the chat, I'm going to see all the sorts of seafood advertisement. You are right, especially on TikTok. That's what she's saying. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh.
Anything I think of, whatever I'm typing in my phone, soon as I go to TikTok, it is popping up as a ad.
You can check the light company or anything. Boom, there go different light companies in your ads. So
Instagram does it. Instagram does it too, because every time I'm on Amazon, if I look at something and save it on Amazon, I'm now seeing it in my Instagram feed.
Yes. Oh shit! We got
that means they're keeping record of what your history and stuff,
tracking us virtually.
And I try to use the wrong emails. I try not to put any of my information in none of this stuff, and it still like.
I'm gonna come find you.
I'm going to
it's
try to. I don't know how to do that. Hopefully, somebody can teach me how to stream on YouTube, Facebook, and maybe Instagram all in one. Sometimes they do that.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. If you're not, both of y'all know this, Twan, I've never seen you live, but I'm gonna say this. You get more watch time hours from going straight through YouTube versus through StreamYard.
Yeah. That's
and like the watch time counts double for like with just 3 of us in here or 4 people. It'll be like if you did 30 minutes, it'll go to an hour instead of the 30 minutes you did. It'll double it with the people
directly through YouTube. But when I try to go through YouTube, my camera looks kind of funny. I'm not sure why. Look how
But
much.
with YouTube, the thing with YouTube, I think you can only have 2 people up, right?
Yeah.
Because when I check YouTube, you could only have the 2 people up there. They're probably gonna change it later, but I
Mhm.
think right now you can only have the 2 people up there.
I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
would go live on YouTube back when I had just my phone, and when I, first started out, I ended up getting StreamYard, but I didn't know that. So I need to
Mm-hmm.
see. She said,
Yeah,
"Really?" Just Felicia says, "Really?"
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
yeah,
she's putting them hours. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and I noticed like when you do if you upload, you get more views when you're live
Yes.
than you do with an upload.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I wanted to start uploading. I'm like, shit, I'm talking to myself, so maybe I should upload. But
But
it seems
that's
like it's a little
evergreen
better.
content. Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
that's evergreen content because see one thing about a video, it's like evergreen not just because of the topic you have it on. You try to find topics that will
Mhm.
be forever green like tie and a
Right.
tie. But the truth to the matter of it is I would rather watch a video before I watch a replay of a live unless I really know your style. If I don't
Yeah.
know your style and what I'm coming to get, I'm not gonna rewatch that live
Shit,
because
I
it
want to
just
try
don't
to edit
feel
it.
like you're there. It's like you want to say something and talk, but it's like these people aren't even here. So I would rather watch the video. But Marie, hey, people cut down these lives, they cut them, edit them up, and put them on as a video
Yeah, and
after the
some of them do
live.
shorts too, as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you can get both as in your time is gonna match. It's just how you have to do it. Because see, we're gonna talk, girl.
Okay, guys,
All three of us
listen,
gonna
thank
talk.
you. I appreciate it, please. We have to talk because you know a lot of shit. Let me just say this right
Yeah.
quick. That's Valencia, guys. She's on the verge of monetization. She's on the verge of monetization. So I'm kind of feeling
Yeah,
good. She's on the verge of monetization. And here on my screen, she only needs 40 more watch time hours, guys.
I can run
Uh,
her in a few minutes.
we need to go into her, please, guys, in the chat as well. Let's go support Just
Hey,
Valencia
bring me
and
your
watch
phone.
her videos, one of her lives, so it can be extra time so she can become monetized. Come on now, shit.
Yeah,
We
because
gotta
that
I've been
don't
I've
make
been
sense.
I've been watching from all channels. I'm gonna go get my daughter phone and watch from hers too.
Yeah, and I have all of
yes,
my
subscribe to Just Valencia.
our employees accounts. So therefore I have the devices of computers here in my office. I can do her too from their
Thank you,
accounts.
Peace
You're
for
very
Kanisha.
welcome.
And Peace for Kanisha. I know you do your mukbangs, but have you ever considered doing just a simple live like what we're doing now on a
I want to. Y'all gonna come up there with me to
hell
one.
yes, we gonna come.
We see we got
Y'all
you.
Yes.
come up. Yeah, if y'all game, I ain't going by myself because I be about to cuss people out. Yeah, girl, they be coming in there messing with me and stuff. But y'all be having
But
fun.
you know that's gonna come with especially with mukbangers. Oh my God, the horrible comments I be seeing. You see what they doing to be loved now?
Girl,
Girl.
you should look at my word box of the words that I had to block. I got 1,300
Really? They
words
be
in my
having
word block.
they have negative comments
Wow.
on your mukbangs?
Girl, they have drugged my
Hmm.
Buddha to the they have drugged
Yeah,
Really?
everything, and especially
yeah.
my voice. They can't stand my voice, but I don't give
I
a
love
damn
your
because
voice.
my
It's so
black card for
raspy
me.
and sexy.
I've
Love a
been
voice.
talking like this since I was a kid, so it's
Mhm.
not gonna change now. And when it come down to it, I used to go off about it. I used to leave the most nastiest comment back to them. I said, God don't like this. God don't want this. Ignore it. So I started
I'm
putting
really
little block
shocked.
words in. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen. Marie, since you got this channel, think about this, baby. In your analytics, in your block words, I think you should really put your name and your address in there. Anything of addresses and stuff you guys don't want, you never know who come in. Somebody came in with my studio home over here that they
What?
had delivered some stuff to me from Amazon, and
Mhm.
I answered the door and they knew who I was at my studio home over here. And girl, how about that? I came in the comments and it was back there behind the back wall. They could only see their comments, but it was like, I remember where you live. I came to so and so and so. I was like, oh, it scared me so bad.
You
I
are
stayed
sick.
from the studio house for a whole month. I didn't post because they knew I lived there. And now me and Ed talking about selling that home because you have to worry about stuff like that. It ain't even big, man. But these
Nah,
people are crazy.
bring your hand on
You,
you. On your hand.
baby, I wish they would. At first, you got to First, you got to get on the block with all the guys over here.
Yeah, you have the creep out there.
And if you jump over my tall iron gate, I'ma light you up.
Ooh. Listen, I'm report you on
I'm gonna light you up, baby. I wish they
Disney.
would.
People throw it off. I mean, it's just sickening, you know. Um, we have to deal with that. So many people like trolling and coming in your chat saying ugly things. You'd be like, what the hell? You know, so
That's why I got all of my kids. All of my kids got concealed to carry. Every last one of them. And we all be ready. Son at the back, daughter at the middle. I'm in the front. Guy in the front. We be ready.
I tell if you're gonna be a sister or a little brother or a big brother. Hell, and Karen, my son, I tell him when he coming from his car, make sure you have it in your hand. Stop having it in your backpack. Hell, by the time you get your backpack, you're gone, sir. So make sure you have it in your hand. She said, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So make sure we check out this business so she can get monetized, guys. I cannot wait for her to get monetized.
Valencia, if you hear me, what you want to do is put all of your content on your playlist. Put just like title it like all content or something like that. Give it a title for all of your content. So when people come to your playlist, if they don't have to stop it, it can keep going with all of your content and it'll just play out. Instead of, like we have to categorize them, but make sure you have one for all of them. So when I get ready to run you tonight, it'll just not stop. It won't interrupt because when I go to sleep.
If we have a playlist, say for instance, we set up these playlists, do you think it turns all subscribers to go into a playlist or?
No, it's like,
I was just wondering.
When it come down to a playlist, it's good to where and that's why a playlist should be titled and everything just like a video, because the thing about it, YouTube put your playlist out too. It'll put that thumbnail of your playlist out because they've done that to me and people have found me that way. So you want your playlist to be great. You don't want to have other people on your playlist and stuff like that. Because I saw a lot of people when I was running them, and it's like, I don't even know who these people is. And plus, you're not going to get the watch time because that's not your content. Right. It's someone else's. So you never want to do that, because I got so discouraged. I stopped helping the person on the time because every one of their things, I'm like, I don't even know these people and I don't care to watch it. I'm trying to help you. Right. And it's just like, it just got frustrating. And I had to. And she didn't want to take it off. And some people don't. And I told her, well, I'm not supporting. These people don't ram my face in the dirt. What it look like I'm looking at their stuff. If I don't do you, I don't watch your stuff. I'm not going to come to your channel. You ain't got to worry about a thumbs down because I'm not that type of person. I watch content. That's great. Valencia, I love the nails too. But the thing about it, I watch content that I know I'll watch. And that's like with Tawana. I be wanting to see what you're going to do next, child. And
mad scientist right there.
I be wanting to do
mad scientist.
Yeah. Right? And so I like stuff like that, so I'll watch. But just keep that in mind when y'all talking about them playlists and stuff. And also keep in mind, whatever you share and you put on your playlist, know that become part of your brand in so many ways. Google will tell you that, honey. Because think about it. A business is just what you bring to it. And if you're advertising something and it's just a lot of mess, that is part of your brand. That will stop you from getting ads and different things like that. Even though your content is not that, but you shared somebody with a lot of messy content. Wow. Y'all, it happened to me about a month ago, and it seemed like my impressions started slowing down more. I was like, yeah, because this is against guidelines, but YouTube let them keep going with the mess. That B sector over there. And I'm like, that's crazy, because the only thing I was trying to do was support her. And I seen how she tried to go hard for herself. But since you're in that B sector, you got to worry about that, And I was like, well, dang, YouTube, because basically YouTube saying, this is against somewhat of our guidelines. You're bringing that to your brand. We're going to show you what we're going to do for you too. Everything is affiliated with it. And you have to think about that, because that is so true, guys. I promise. Be mindful of who you share. That's why I never really, now that I have members, I let them choose of who they see on my platform, and they know that's real, to say, hey, will you share her this week? Will you share her that week? You know what I'm saying? And I let them make the decision. Yeah.
We need to go back. I need to go back to my community tab just in case, you know. Simply Gal says she's going to have her friends subscribe to us as well. Thank you, Simply Gal.
Thank you.
She only shares positive things, which is great.
Yes.
You know, I've been unsubscribing to, I went through my subscription list. I had all these people I didn't even know, folks all in the beef sector, and I'm like, get out there. You know, like I said, I wanted to switch sectors because in this particular sector, everyone shares the same subscribers, you know.
But I don't think that you're in that sector, Marie. See, it's a difference. To me, it's like a reaction. Your channel is really a reaction. Some of the B sector that I'm talking about, these women be going at each other, hollering all day, talking about each other, kids and stuff. That is horrible. And that's what I'm talking about. No, baby, you're a reaction channel. And then even when you come, you don't disrespect the people. You know what I'm saying? That you're talking about. So no, I don't look at your channel like that.
Okay, great. Because, you know, I go to everyone's channel. I just don't drop down in everyone's channel because, you know, sometimes folks will attack you in their channel. On their page. I prefer to stay up in the clouds on most channels. But I'm everywhere, you know. I support everyone. And that's how it should be. We should support. Thank you, Just Valencia, for being a member. I appreciate it.
And Tawana, your skin is glowing.
Yeah,
big over here. That's chocolate. I know that's right.
Yeah, stop. Yeah. I'm already shy, y'all. Stop.
She can wear the hell out that black hair too. I'm like, girl,
look here, Marie. I used to go and lay in the sun. I didn't know we could get sunburn, right? I wanted to be dark skinned so all my life so bad. I wanted to be chocolate, right? I wanted to shine like my cousins did.
Yes.
And my mother was a dark skinned woman. And I used to cry. Like everything hit me. I come out with a scar. Don't nobody want this. My legs look real pale. You can see my face.
I love being a chocolate woman. I really do love being a chocolate woman. Thank you guys. I enjoyed this live. I'm not leaving with a headache. That's why I became a member. Thank you very much, Simply Gal. I appreciate it. Yes. I go in, speak, sit down, and close my mouth. It's just, you know, yes. That's what we do.
She said, I'm not leaving with a headache.
Thank you, Simply Gal. I appreciate it. And I'm happy we had this live. So, to both of y'all for coming up on my panel. I appreciate it. We get there, honey. We are getting there slowly but surely. I'm excited. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, should I go live? Oh, my God. You know, I just want to upload and keep it moving. But I'm feeling really good. Really good.
I really enjoyed
this was a good show. I really enjoyed myself.
It was a great show. It was a great show. I really appreciate both of y'all coming on here. Tawana, so cute. Peaceful Cornice, beautiful. Her husband's good looking. Look at me. Good looking guy. I was thinking he's from New Orleans or something. He's very good looking. And, you know, we started off talking about unique and married men, and for Peaceful Cornice, she's married, and Tawana, she has someone. I just wanted to know how the subscribers, how the audience felt about her coming out with everything right now. So we shall see the results. Hopefully, somebody screenshots that goes live. But you know she's gonna strike them. But hopefully she's gonna strike them before we all get it. You know I go. But I really want to know what's going on. So we will see. I'm glad Unique did end up going to Tasha K, because Tasha K has a really big platform, even though she can be, you know, something else. That's a big platform, and maybe it's going to help boost Unique's channel up as well. I don't know, but I have.
Wait, I missed that part. She went to Tasha K.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. She's going to be doing an interview with Tasha K on Tasha K
on that app or YouTube.
App, otherwise, I'll be there. And
wow.
Tonight. It is tonight. That's why I say I hope somebody screenshot it and put it out there somewhere so we can see some of it, you know. But I do believe Tasha K will bring it to the YouTube platform probably in a week or so, maybe.
She usually do. She usually wait about a week or so so she bring it to YouTube.
She got it.
It's gonna be tonight. Damn, I wish I was in there, but I can't afford it, honey.
Okay, y'all get the AZ. Anybody who is in Tasha K, get the AZ screen recorder and record.
Right. Make me subscribe to her.
Please send us put it up on Instagram or something so we can kind of get a little bit of it.
Yeah. Record.
Shit. I don't know what's going on. I was like, what I have to put over there? Look at baby girl fell. I'm like, girl, why you have to put on Tasha K Live, girl? Shout out to Tasha K though, because she did get that interview, and baby, she said she has the receipts, honey. Yeah, we
I think this thing gonna get messy, some more messy before it's over. It's gonna get a lot more messy.
Yes, because that dude is crazy. So coming against him, ain't no telling. He probably got X-rated pictures. He ain't no telling what that man is going to put out to try to stop. Yep, if he'll do it, if he will threaten Tamika, he gonna definitely do something.
Yeah, and for allow him to even threaten her sister that way.
He even threatened the old band member. What is it? I got I recorded the interview where she said he threatened her husband. She was on another show. Everybody been talking about it. She was on another singing show, and he threatened her husband with a gun. Oh, darn it! I'm sorry, I done said it. I'm sorry, but yeah, he threatened her husband, and she said her husband was a Marine. They said he been doing that for a long time.
Acting a fool.
Yeah.
He's a gangster, huh? Yeah, he does think
Look, he ain't no kin of that Bivens boy from Belle Biv DeVoe, is he? Because he kind of
I'm wondering because he has the last name Blivens. It's Blivens, but I think the other guy's name is Bivens. Right?
Bivens, yeah, okay. Yeah, so his name is Blivens, and okay, yeah, it's a difference. But he kind of reminded me of I think it's Ronnie, the bright skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
Nah, he ain't nothing. He's just husband.
Trash.
You know? Yeah. He wants to be more, but he's not. Shit.
Valencia said he gangster.
Yes, he want to be a gangster.
He walked in there while she was singing, talking about some eat the cake anime.
What?
Anime.
What?
Oh, y'all ain't. Oh, y'all gotta watch. I'ma shut up. Y'all gotta watch.
Oh,
we gotta come back and talk about it. We gotta come back and talk about it.
We're gonna watch the last episode. You're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one. They on 3 now, so they on 3. So y'all need to watch 3, and then 4 will be out Sunday.
Girl, I'm going to watch it. I'm watching 2. I think 2 is the one where Tamika told about the money, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watch 3. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Me too. Marie, you set that thing so we can set our notification now when you're ready, so we can come.
Yes, and I will hit y'all up in the gram too and say, hey,
just hit me up on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, Marie, follow me on Instagram, baby. It's Feast with Cornice. I got the same picture. You gonna see
I got you. I'm already subscribed to you, ma'am.
Oh, sure is. I'm sorry,
ma'am.
I'm on Instagram.
Huh?
I gotta check and make sure I'm following her on Instagram.
Follow me, Feast with Cornice. Jess Valencia is on Instagram as well, guys.
Yeah, Jess Valencia. I'll see you too over there. To when I see you too, if you on yours, you'll find me, and then I'll follow back. Yeah, Marie, I love you, girl.
I love y'all too. Thank y'all so much. Guys, in the chat, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe if you're new. Thank you, Simply Gal, for becoming a member. Thanks to Just Valencia and all the other members. Thank y'all so much for being members. Also, guys, please double check for all of our channels if you are subscribed with all notifications. Okay, make sure you hit the all notifications so y'all can get notified, because a lot of folks are saying that they were not notified. She said, I'm already subscribed. Yeah, she subscribed to your Feast with Cornice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Valencia. And you know what, sis? With them notifications, now everybody don't be telling the truth. Tell my they ain't get no notifications, because some people be telling stories. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna start screenshotting when I get the notification. Like today, I had came in your thing. I even liked it. And I didn't get the notification out. See how I was late coming into it? I had set that thing when we was backing up out the yard. Well, I didn't get the notification till y'all was like 15 minutes in. And I was
Me too.
I was teed about that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Me too, because I was getting on the train. So as I was getting off work, I was like, oh, Marie about to go live.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit notification. I make sure I was like all notifications. I make sure I was like I'm like looking like yeah I'm subscribed, and I didn't get the notification until I was like halfway home.
Boy,
I just happened. I didn't even get the notification. Actually, I just happened to come back to YouTube to look, and y'all were already doing y'all thing. So
baby. Yes, thank y'all so much. It's crazy. I'm looking on my phone because I know I put notify me. I don't see it on here. Hey, Clyde Jones, how are you? He said, hey, Marie, I guess the replay was at work. Have a great night. You too. Got Clyde Jones. Make sure y'all check out Clyde Jones. Check all these other ladies out. You'll see it in the replay. I put the links in there. Support us old sisters. Shit. Say just check. Mine wasn't set to all. Thank you so much. Just want to see. She just checked that hers was not set for all notifications, guys. So please double check if you're that you have all notifications selected. Please.
That bell should be all black. That bell should be all black. You get everything with all black.
Yes. So guys,
but sometimes they'll unsubscribe you.
Oh yeah, if you don't, this is another thing too. If you don't watch within 30 days, it used to be longer, Tawana, that Google will just unsubscribe you. And if you're in a chat and if you're a content creator and you know how they don't like you to sub for sub, and if I go to one of y'all stuff and we've been in a chat, if you don't drop a video for like a week and they don't see me on your channel for a week, that's an automatic drop sub.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know because I kept wondering why they was dropping me from people.
Hey, I put it to task. Me and Ed put it to task, child, off some other stuff, and it sure did every time we did it, y'all. I can show y'all how we did it. Of that, okay, when it come down to it, we got our accounts, our coworkers' accounts. Just don't go to my channel for a week after you've been in a live, and they had been in my live a while back, and they didn't come. How about they had subscribed and put all black and for all of my stuff, and how about a week later, because I hadn't posted or whatever, they dropped them because when they went back to my channel, they was unsubscribed.
Wow. Yep.
So they watching us when we in here. And Maria, I'm gonna talk to you about them links too, because it's how they look at it like it's spam. And they'll shorten your time in your lives. It's certain things you need to do. We're gonna talk about all this.
Girl, yes. I just be like I said, I be improvising or I'm teaching myself most of the shit, She says, wow, I didn't know that. Yes, baby girl, family. You hear what Peace Carnice was saying? Maybe she need to come on and give us all a little bit of attention about our channels. What we need to do.
Y'all need to do that in a members class.
Right. Yeah, I be telling them I got a membership over there for all that stuff now.
You need to go ahead and But I'm definitely going to watch the episode, guys. Every folks in the chat, make sure y'all go check out the show. It's called Escape with the SWV, but it's called R&B. What is it? Tell us what the name of the show is.
Queens of R&B.
Queens of R&B, guys. Check it out. It's on Bravo, guys. Hit the replay. Try to find it in pay-per-view, but it's free. And let's go watch it, guys, so we can come back and talk about it. Because, honey,
it's free on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. It's on Bravo and on Network. And then there are some crazy little funny Chinese channels. You could, if you just search it, it will pop up.
Yes.
So it's free on YouTube.
It's on some crazy little Chinese channel.
Queens of R&B, baby. I'm going to watch it. Eat something like ass and watch it. Sit down and watch it and see what's going on with it. Just cut out.
Y'all know I wear my natural hair all the time when I ain't on camera, right?
Okay.
So I got 3 new wigs, and I don't believe in other people doing my hair, so I gotta do my hair and stuff and get dinner going. But look, it's been fun. It's been swell.
Yes, it's been fun. I'm ready to eat and watch this. I'm ready to do the damn thing.
And I'm waiting for the next episode. So Tawana, with your beat face, all this glowness, honey, and everybody ain't got
no makeup on.
Look, everybody ain't got this like that. So I'm still mad, but I love you anyways and stuff. You my baby.
Thank you, dear. Y'all are both 2 beautiful women. So let's do this.
Inside and out, baby. Inside and out.
Thank
you.
You.
Ladies in the chat, I enjoy you guys. Please have a safe night. Blessings
Yes.
to all you guys. And Marie, I'll catch you next one, baby.
Well, shit, she said every damn thing for me, y'all. How was gonna say?
Oh, I'm
good night for me. Thank y'all for joining, guys. I appreciate you ladies on the panel, and I appreciate you all becoming members. So have a wonderful night, and let's go eat and watch the show. Peace out. Thank y'all.
Good night.
Night.